I do have super cool dice that roll on my screen, but I mean, I'm okay with either.
I'm fine with Taylor. I'm fine with you rolling dice for me because I did some dice testing on my container that I picked before I hopped in, and it does not always contain the dice. So
Do a
can,
little note.
do you have like
Oh,
a
that's a nice rule right there.
do you have like a second screen? Or, can you pop out like I don't know if you can do a pop out of the rules and stuff.
Is Matt still in the group?
No. Why?
Like is he in the group chat?
I
Or
know he's in a group chat. He just asked me for the link. Email. Can you send me the link to my email?
the link to my email?
Yeah. No. He wants the link and he wants me to send it to his email. That's what I was like.
Oh yeah, send it invite.
Okay, because I was like, isn't he already in? Okay. Okay.
Oh no, we're playing Shadowrun.
And
Oh,
everybody
joke's on
learned what
you.
they're about. And I can pick them all up, and it does the math for me. I rolled 352.
In my regular D&D game, we're near the end of Curse of Strahd. I've got a sorcerer.
How is that game? Because I'm really tempted to play it, but I know it's like, oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, the original Barovia was supposed to be like a one-shot sized adventure. Like I think the creators would like play it at Halloween or something with friends. And so
Uh,
Curse of Strahd is a lot bigger. So like it's a lot of fun though. I really enjoy it. There's like it's a classic D&D adventure in the sense that like there's multiple ways to the end. So kind of seeing how things shake out, or like Plan A doesn't work out, so we like quick like give us Plan B.
Tori is currently putting the baby to sleep.
Aw. Really am loving this, like, smooth country. I should load some actual fantasy stuff on here.
I just we could just put Rob Zombie on a loop this whole game.
Dig
Am
through
I
the
the only one
I know,
having trouble hearing Taylor?
like
Or is everybody hearing Taylor
uh,
just fine?
I can hear Taylor fine. She's a little
Yeah,
quiet, but
yeah. I turned her up on here,
Oh, you can turn people
so
up?
or at least on my end.
yeah, you can turn people up. I've got her at like 115.
Turn
I got her at
people up.
200.
How do you turn people up,
Um,
guys?
So you
Sorry.
click on their
you right click on their username,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
user volume. Look down the drop down menu,
Oh, mine says
the
100%.
slider. Yeah, you can go up past 100%. You can go up to 200.
Oh my
No, I
gosh.
can't. It won't go any higher than 100.
I don't know what to tell you. Like mine starts out like in the middle of the mine starts out in the middle of
Did
the
you not like
slider.
that table? You just you flipped it?
Yeah, I just flipped it. Wow.
This is freaking crazy. Only because I'm the server manager in here. How can I not turn her up?
Do we need a different table? We can do a hexagon table. Did lose some things though. Oh, you know what? We could do a custom table.
think that meant
Whoa.
match. I did.
All of that just went crazy. I clicked all kinds of buttons trying to turn up Taylor.
Like, ah!
So the idea of like Dragula coming on the playlist, right, as like we're trying to do some like negotiations or something, reminds me of a streamer I was watching last year or a year or two ago. He was playing Splinter Cell Double Agent, where like there's like stealth missions and stuff. But Double Agent, you're like undercover in a terrorist group, and sometimes they'll like make you do things to try to like keep their trust. And one is like, we captured this guy spying on us. Like, do you shoot him and gain trust with the terrorists, or do you let him go and gain trust with your handlers? And you got to keep your trust with both parties, otherwise you lose. And the guys and the streamers thinking about it, and someone super like subscribes to his channel, like every like random clips play from Star Wars every time someone does. And this clip is Palpatine going, "Do it." So he's like, "Well, I got to shoot the guy now." Like.
There we go. Matt's now on the server.
Alright.
Okay, so he is joining us.
No, I don't want to search the fucking image. I just want to put the image on my thing.
All right.
Damn, the table's covering my Oh, why is everything floating in there? Are we good, or is something going on? I'm a little confused. I've just been messing around with this.
You know what? Let's just go for it.
Yeah, I'm
He's
good.
in the server. If he's coming on, he's should be coming on.
Okay. Okay, how the fuck do I grab this dice bag? Just delete it. That works. Okay, where did we leave last game? Shit. Okay, so the last ending that I believe that we all had together was end of the last game, right? Like, was the game where y'all were like, okay, we gotta prepare for the return of the bad guy.
Literally, all I remember is a god. I don't remember which one. Granted me the gift of immortality so that way I could kill that dude, and I don't even remember which one. If it was Asmodeus or the Grayson family entirely, something.
Well, you know what's perfect? Because when Cole thrusts his eyes open, he has no idea where he is.
Sounds about right.
As he looks around the room, he sees chairs, tables, and three people on the ground, and two fallen companions next to you.
Which one am I? Am I the?
This one appears to be a human, and this one appears to be an elf.
Okay.
Do I recognize the elf at all?
Oh man, I wonder who's playing the elf in our game. I just don't.
What?
Vaguely.
I don't know
Elf does
who
appear familiar.
who would play an elf in our game.
Who would play an elf?
Yeah, I
Plot-
know.
It's actually me. I'm the elf.
Yeah.
Joke.
I
You guys can have the green.
I will go to the people that are obviously the companions, because they're the ones that I kind of recognize.
Yeah.
The elf is the one that looks the most familiar, so I'll start waking. I'm assuming it's a her, if I remember correctly.
What? Did my gender get assumed? Is it me?
Well, look,
I don't know if it's
I
me.
didn't look at your character sheet.
Hold
I
on.
don't know if you're
Hold
playing
on.
something different.
Taylor didn't even say if it was me. Just said it was an elf.
It is
It's me.
So, you get shaken awake, and you're in a room. It's just the two of you and one other guy on the ground unconscious.
All right.
Hold on. I'm sorry. It's a little foggy here. You look very familiar, and I don't quite remember a whole lot. Where are we?
Do I know this man?
Familiar,
Familiar?
but you're in the same situation he is. You just woke up in a room.
I feel like I'm supposed to know you, but honestly, I also have no idea what we're doing here.
Okay. All right. Well, let me guess. I'll walk over to the other individual and like a little more forcefully shake him, or yeah, him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him, right? Yeah. You get suddenly jolted awake, and you see those two
Cool.
standing before you.
I did post kind of more what my character looks like now in the character inspiration chat, the safe for work version, not the NSF.
Not the hentai version.
All right. What's the last thing that I remember?
War, trenches,
Uh,
goblins.
Sorry. You know, I guess then I'd wake up kind of disorientated and.
Oh
and
no! Did
alarmed.
I just trigger a Vietnam flashback?
Who are you? Who are you?
Well, I could ask you the same question.
You know, you notice he's like got his hand on a dagger in his belt. Like, I could ask you the same question. My name's Orfeo. Remember that. Who are you?
Well, I'm Cole. And, who are you? And he motions towards the Keelan's character.
I'm Amberly.
Amber. Yeah, that doesn't
Name-
sound familiar. I don't.
Name feels familiar somehow. I don't remember.
As you guys are talking, you hear a large grandfather clock, which is represented by this giant calculator, ticking back and forth.
How well lit is this stone area that we're in?
So it's daytime, and you see some light streaming in through the window, so it is pretty normally lit there.
Okay.
So that
are
means
these
we can
chairs
definitely
just
see a body over there.
Oh yeah, you see these three bodies right here.
Are they dead looking, or do they look like how we were all just laying on the floor?
Yeah, medicine check.
All right, I can do a medicine check.
Yeah, not me. I would not be good at that.
I'll pull it up right now. Let's see. All right. I rolled a 13, and that's 17 total for a medicine check.
Yeah, he's too pale to be alive.
Oh. So
Or-
he's definitely too pale to be alive, you guys.
Orfeo's going to look in the direction. So it looks like we got three wings here. He's going to look in the direction opposite of the grandfather clock.
Like over here.
Yeah. What is this? Is this a door? Is there a light outside?
Narthax entryway. There is a door here. I just don't have doors available to me right now. But
Right.
There's a door here. But yes.
Hey, come over here. There's a way out. I don't know what this place is. I don't want to stay.
Well,
I mean,
I'm not gonna do that yet. I verbally say like I want to check some things out while we're here real quick.
You definitely get the sense that Orfeo is on the still in the tail end of a panic attack. but he's getting it under control.
We should probably find out how we got here or why we're here.
Who are they? The dead people? Why are they dead and we're not?
I'd like to do an investigation check or just around the room, just to kind of generally see like what's
General
going on.
initiatory. Sure. Are you gonna go down either of these paths here on the side, or?
I'll definitely head towards the dead body where your mouse was. So yeah, the Worshipper 3. So I'll go over there and just kind of investigate that section. That's an 11 total.
Well, he doesn't seem to have much on him. He's got some robes. But what you do see, hang on here, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it. There we go. You do see this little alcove here in this building.
Those chests.
Those are chests. You see two chests over in this corner.
Looks like there's a couple of things over here. Not 100% sure what they are yet.
I'll come take a look at what he's looking at, but I'm not going to go up to the chests. I'm just going to stand next to the guy. Yeah.
He's the guy, the dude.
Are you gonna do anything here?
I guess I'll wander back over to them since they weren't keen on walking out the door right away. He's just kind of Orpheus just kind of shifting uncomfortably, like this is all a lot for him to take in.
Yeah, so
What? No.
looking around the room, you do see some tables with a set of candles and what appears to be a lectern for a book. And you see kind of like a storage alcove with two chests in it.
This music is making Orfeo think he's in a massage lounge.
Cole just gradually comes up behind you and starts rubbing your stomach.
Yeah, like suddenly Orfeo really he seems really relaxed now. You know?
Guys are a little bit weird, but okay. Do these guys have anything on them? This guy on the ground, who's probably also dead?
Yeah, so the best that Cole could find out was he was wearing some robes, and he appears to just be dead. Tornado.
Any symbols on the robes, or?
Here, yes. So you see what appears to be a constellation.
Okay.
Not one you're familiar with, though.
That was going to be my next question, so.
My brain is already like trying to metagame. It's like it's the frickin' Grayson stars.
No, I'm ignoring all of it. So I don't recognize this constellation on this robe. That's not a constellation. And I know stars. I know stars very well.
Yeah, well, if this is a cultist thing, they probably just made something up, so.
I mean, cultists are usually easy to identify, you know.
There really isn't much difference between cults and religions.
By
It-
the strictest definition.
You have
from
you're not successful enough to be a real religion.
I think that would be the definition of, yeah. It's like, did you get enough people that where the government said, right, fine.
Well, I guess we'll have to get some more information before we can really decide. Maybe we're in a far-off land, and this is some very common, religion here. We just don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead. So you said there was like they didn't really have anything on them other than their robes, right?
Correct.
Okay. I am going to kind of with my hand on the hilt of one of my swords, I'm gonna make my way to the chest on the left. That one, yeah.
I'll follow, but I'm going to be like 20 feet behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, like right there. That's good.
You know, what's really nice about these is these little squares are literally like perfect.
5x5s. Yeah, I noticed. That's great.
So we're
Hey,
gonna
whatever your name is again, I already forgot. Looks like there's a couple of chests right here. Maybe at the very least we can get some food or something from these.
Yeah, I'll watch you. I'll watch you back.
All right, I'll be right back. My food's here.
So,
Hmm.
where is everybody? Or
Who is?
Who is, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
you are also very quiet.
I don't know why, and I can't figure it out. It was hard enough for me
Everyone
to get
has
organic.
everyone has Taylor turned up.
Oh, word.
So yeah.
That's
So it is the one
Let's
and the
go.
only.
Yeah, he's this white one right here.
He's the
Always that white one.
he's the
mighty,
white one.
mighty Whitey here.
Jeez Louise.
I am ready to play it, but obviously do that at your own discretion and timing.
Meanwhile, I
You know, well, the three of us did. I think they
Already
said
what?
this. We already woke up on the floor, so maybe there's like somebody lying behind the bleachers who we didn't notice at first.
Yeah, feel free to include a level 1 human fighter at any point. And
There's two of us, though.
There are already two of us, and I've also yeah.
really, there's already 2 human fighters.
So it's
That's
okay.
this is gonna be great. We'll be doing a classic dungeon crawl. The DM's just gonna tailor it to us.
Nope, making a new character. Already done. Making
Already
a new character.
making a
No,
new
don't
character.
worry about it, dude.
Nope, doing it.
It's okay.
You
We'll
got
accidentally
time.
kill
You
you
got
in a
time.
second.
You got time. You got
You
time.
know, it's like, oh, I want to cast spells. So, a gun is just one really big, magic missile. So,
Um,
Guns are viable.
so I'm gonna go ahead and tap the chest with my sword real quick, just to make sure nothing is
For sure.
gonna pop out at me initially as the chest itself.
So you kind of give it a little whack, and part of the wood on the exterior caves in when you give it a little whack. It's very bold.
Okay. And I just kind of look back. It's like, well, I guess we've been here for a while, or been brought to a really old place.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
I don't remember
how
getting
old do
here.
these bodies look? We shouldn't need a medicine check to figure out if these are semi-recently dead or.
Let's see. They've been dead 72 hours, maybe.
No, they're very recently dead. They're just
starting
dead.
to acquire a slight odor.
Yeah.
They're just like a few days dead.
Is there anything in the chest that I can see just from what I cracked open?
Something shining is in there.
I'm gonna do the Legend of Zelda, kick it open.
You give it a little kick, and inside you find 25 gold,
Oh, heck yeah.
and you find a ring that is also made of gold.
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket for right now. I'm not gonna wear it. But, it's like,
What, you don't want to wear
A
it?
golden ring, huh?
Vinny, even
You got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh,
what'd you
good
say,
there.
Matt? I couldn't hear you.
Evens or odds.
Oh god, no.
All right. There's still one chest right over here.
Happy holidays from the Skywalkers. Yeah, let's get that final chest.
I don't think
We're
there's
gonna we're gonna open it up and Matt's gonna be inside of it.
Oh my god.
It's a mimic. Oh wait, that's not how mimics work. All right.
Vinny, I'm dead serious. Evens or odds.
Odd.
Odd, yeah.
Okay. So You were correct. It was a nat 1, so it's odd. So I'll let you pick rogue or bard.
Oh. Go ahead and do like a bard, I think.
Bard, done. Make it a bard.
Oh, cool. All right. Is Cole opening the other chest, or does somebody else want to do
He'll
it?
do. I mean, he'll do it if no one else wants to, but he just kind of looks like, are we good or?
I mean, I'll come stand closer to him this time as he opens it. It's fine. I feel a little bit more comfortable. The first box didn't explode.
All right. You open up this one.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Hit it with my sword first.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't cave in this one, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh, it's a little sturdier.
Okay.
He's
Well,
laying around.
sorry. No, I was paying attention. I promise.
Yeah. So you open
Hey,
it.
Vietnam flashback. Wait, no, that's not a thing. Yeah.
Goblin Wars
This is-
flashback.
This is the Goblin Wars flashback.
No, he's just like, hey, colonizer, do you want to check this one out?
Colonizer.
Uh,
man.
okay, we can look at that. I will look at that.
You open it up. There's a bunch of old paper in it.
Oh, I like
Some of it-
paper.
Some of it's rolled up, some of it's in book form, some of it's loose.
Eh.
But
All
Not
of
worth
it
it.
is blank.
Did you say all of the paper over there is blank? Well, that's weird. I'm gonna come take all the papers.
okay, you just like scoop. And yeah, all right. That chest is now empty too.
That's incredibly weird. All those papers.
Let's go check out the other area real quick. This pretty much just gave more questions than answers.
All right, is everybody okay with me moving them over?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Let's see here.
Ooh, a
Alright.
color wheel.
Yeah, color wheel. So you see 2 more chests and an unconscious dude.
I think my exact words are, "Oh my god, he's fucking dead."
I'll go check on him.
I'll back you up. I'm very suspicious.
Well, medicine check, please.
You got it, boss.
Also,
By the way, this is my picture.
Oh,
Oh.
you're
we just
you're
do that in the sky every time. He's like,
yeah, I didn't realize you turned into a VTuber.
My medicine check is a 16.
He's definitely not dead, but he's out cold and much smoother.
All right. I'll give him a little shake. Not a rough shake. Just a
Sure.
shake. Wake
You're
up.
very hard to rouse, but sooner or later your character does come around.
his hand is still on his sword at this point. Cole is very suspicious of everything currently.
This, is this me?
That is you, yep.
Right. You see that it's a half-elf gentleman. In finery of elven make with some shitty shoes. And he sits up wildly with he like reaches over like into like a bag that he kinda had next to him, like pulls out a little like mandolin and it's just like, if you don't kill me, I will sing your praises forever.
Oh dear God, we have a.
Do you have any money?
No.
Wait,
Lies.
but that means you'll be singing praise forever. I don't know how I feel about that.
Nat 20 deception check.
Traditional human greeting. Give me your money, please.
What are you from Compton?
Fantasy hero.
You know, over the
He
sea.
lies and says he has no money.
Okay. Oh.
No, that's no
Or
money.
Orfeo, unfortunately, Orfeo has very, very poor charisma rating, so he's very gullible. He'll believe you.
Did,
I rolled a nat 20 on the deception.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
You're
gonna lose.
good.
Hey, Taylor, can you roll a 20 for Orfeo and take a 1 off the result?
Oh, we're asking.
The-
You're asking Taylor to roll. My bad. Sorry.
Oh
No.
no, you can roll.
14.
It's 14. Yeah, this opposed persuasion check I lose. I am now convinced you have not a penny to your name.
I mean, look at his shoes.
My shoes
Oh.
are shitty. Yeah, he's got a nice shirt on, like a.
So, do you remember how you got here by chance?
Also, what's your name?
No, you don't.
I don't remember much. But my name,
Yeah.
I believe my name is Hank. I'm Hank. Hello. He extends a hand and like gets up off the ground.
I don't
Your
know
name.
what's
Your name.
Please tell me that you're gonna be Hank Hill.
I'll sell propane and propane accessories.
Oh my goodness. I'm Amber Lee.
And Amberly. He graciously bows. And you, sir?
I am Sergeant Orfeo.
Sergeant Orfeo.
I don't.
Reason.
I don't remember. I think Sergeant is my first name. I don't remember. I feel like it means something, but I can't remember.
For whatever reason, the minute you said sergeant, like Cole just kind of does like a
Like,
And you, fine sir, with his hand graciously on the hilt of the sword. Trust me, no need.
yeah, you don't look like much.
No, in fact, I am not.
Name's Cole.
Oh, beautiful name, wonderful. Pleasure to meet you. Where are we?
We are currently in a store.
Oh. Okay.
I have no idea where we are.
Ah, does anybody remember how we got here?
Not a single one of us.
No. Ah. Well, is it okay if I stick with you for a little bit? It feels like this might be, dangerous.
It's
Yeah, I
probably
guess-
dangerous to go alone.
Of course.
Hey, this.
The name is, fully, sorry, I'm jogging my memories. It's Hank Summerwing. Gracious to meet you.
It's gracious to meet you as well.
Good to
And
make your acquaintance.
There's
how
a
How are we
few.
doing stats, by the way?
You can roll or just take the standard. Well, I don't really care.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna go
Go
check
nuts
out
with it. Go nuts with it. Have
one
some
of
fun.
those jets.
Radicals, good apple.
Which one?
I don't care.
Well, okay, so there is a reason why I asked, because
Oh,
one of them
yeah.
looks way fancier than the other.
I will go to the less fancy one.
Okay.
Only because I feel like it's deceptive.
Alright, you open this one, or?
Yeah, same check process, obviously.
Alright, it seems there's a bowl with another 30 gold in it.
You say a bowl?
A bowl, yeah. You know, kind of like a plate, like one of those things that you
Oh,
have.
like an
with
offering plate type deal?
a plate, yeah.
Like an alms plate kind of a thing.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, now that there's people around, I feel like I have to show you guys this. And he turns around and puts like 30 gold on the floor. In the bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't like that music.
This
Yeah, well,
well, it's kind of
from,
like the way
from
the
having
chairs
been
are
in a
set
Ravenloft
up.
campaign, this music really freaks me out.
This it does kind of have like a setup of like a church to a clock, kind of a vibe going.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
What about the fancier looking chest over there? Is that the only chest that's looked fancy?
That is the only chest that's not fancy so far, has some gold on the outside of it, and it seems to be made of metal.
I can take it.
It's locked.
Anyone know how to open these things?
I'm not offering to. I don't know how to do that.
On your hand, on your side seems to maybe do the trick if you just bashed into it a little.
No, there's metal right here.
Oh, all right.
Can I check the robe bodies and see if they have like pockets with like keys in it at all? Anybody got a key in their pocket? Like, I'll just go one by one and start trying to pocket these guys.
Just give me some investigation checks.
Sure. 3, or would you like
Yeah, one for each of them.
one for each? Okay.
I'd like to help out if I can.
Sure, okay, roll with advantage.
All right. That first one is a 13.
Nothing on this guy.
The second one's gonna be a 15.
Alright, you don't find a key on him.
There's a button there.
Well, yeah, I'd hope so.
Give me a second. You do find a couple bottles that look like they are elixirs of some sort.
Okay. Any particular color the fluid is?
The bottle's kind of dusty. You would have to open them up.
Okay. Not gonna open these right now, but I'll hold on to them. Do we have our like packs, like our base packs?
Yeah, you got some basic stuff on you.
Okay, cool. So I can just put these in like my bag.
Put 'em in the bag, yeah.
Perfect. All right. The last guy, I got a 9. I'm sorry, I rolled really low twice.
No, he doesn't seem to have anything on him.
He's got nothing on him. Sorry, I thought maybe one of these guys might have a key.
No, that's fair. Well,
Scorpio or Hill or Hank?
Hank Hill. God damn it, Bobby! I told you I didn't want to invade Iraq. Why don't you go first, Hank?
Sure. I was making my character. Sorry, what were you doing?
Oh, you're good. They just searched the bodies. They found a couple of elixirs on them. They're not sure what they are. They're currently trying to find a key to get into this chest over here.
Okay, so we checked the bodies so far. Can I just make a general like perception check to see if there's just something in the room that we might be missing?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. No, it's not great. 6 on the die. Still figuring out what the score is, but yeah, we'll just say 6 for now. 6.
So you see two podiums right here with lecterns for books on them. You see candles. All of them are out though. You don't see anything that might get you into a box though.
The candles are out, you say?
The candles are out. Yeah, they are like half burned. You know how you kind of
Gotcha. So people. Okay. Can I say maybe a little bit of extra light in the room will help us, and I'm gonna go light those candles if possible.
Sure, yeah, you definitely can.
I'll walk over to the other table. Just kind of,
Do the same.
yeah.
All right, so you get a bit more light in here, and you see just thick layers of dust on almost everything. Yeah, these tables have not been used in a while, but you notice that it looks like some people were using the chairs recently in the center.
Do they look like they have been moved? Like, can I see scratch marks in the dust?
Yeah, you see scratch marks. You see some like people sit impressions in the dust of the chairs. You see that sort of stuff.
Can I move the chairs to where I think that they should go? Sorry,
Sure,
I like tidying up. You know, it's one of those things.
Now I'm going to say that you moved this chair over, and how do you move the chairs first of all?
Ah,
Cool,
got it.
Hey, folks! I will be. Keep playing. I will be right back in a minute.
Okay, so see that chair that's closest to your marker in the bottom left? I'm gonna push that one back 2 squares. The one to the right of that one. That one. Push that one back 2 squares to there. I'm gonna move the chair that you were on, left of the chair you're moving, over one to the right. So this one. So bottom row, second from the left.
Second from the left. So this one?
So that one's going over right where the other chair was. So that chair is going back to that chair. The other chair to the left of it is going over in its spot, and then that chair over there, left one.
I think he's I think he's making it so that there's a space in
Two
between.
rows of two.
Yeah, I definitely would do it. I don't know why these are glued down, though.
Oh,
Gotcha.
When I made the room, I would have moved them, but they're glued down for some reason.
He's
I was
glued.
like-
They
Totally
glued the
fine.
chairs to the ground.
I was just like lightly clicking while you were telling me, trying not to panic. But yeah, so you move them, and you notice this big grandfather clock right here. Oh, big ass grandfather. I don't have a grandfather clock. This is what I had to use.
Totally fine.
A little compartment opens on it.
Holy shit, I'm amazing. This is exactly why I woke up. I go and check it out.
Okay. So you take a look at it. There's a pocket watch on the inside.
Oh,
I take the pocket watch out, kind of click it. Is it like got like a cover on it, like a clasp, or is it just like?
Yes. So it has a constellation on the front of it.
Does it look
And-
like I can make that constellation out of the chairs?
No.
Okay.
I didn't think that far ahead, no. But you pop it open, and instead of this clock counting forward, it seems to be counting backwards.
Oh,
I don't like that.
is it a timer? Like it's how much time is left on the clock?
Roll an investigation.
Rad.
Okay.
16 on the die.
You look up at the grandfather clock. You look down at the pocket watch. It's telling you the exact same time and date.
Huh.
okay. Huh.
I kind of just I show the rest of the people in the room, rest of the party, and go, any ideas? It's the same.
Well,
Hmm.
I think walking out with a giant chest like this is can be very suspicious. I think the fact that we are all in this area will probably be very suspicious if we go out in the normal world. So, I say we just dip like a chip.
Taylor, are we all covered in dust like the room is, or are we undusted?
No, you're undusted.
So we weren't covered in dust.
No.
But everything else in this room, except for the things that you've indicated, was covered in
Yes.
dust. That's so
Does it look like we were dragged in here? Like, can we see like parts where our bodies were dragged, or did it look like we were just placed magically?
Definitely not magic. You guys, or somebody walked in here.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody want to help me follow these marks to see? So is the exit pretty clear of where we're supposed to go? Like that front, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Hmm. How did these bodies? Are these bodies like skeletons, or are they like? Can we see obvious wounds?
So
in them?
they look about dead by about like 2 days.
2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days, yeah.
Smelly.
And they're very extremely pale. And they're all wearing robes with the constellation that's probably on your pocket watch
On the grandfather clock.
and the grandfather clock.
Ah, okay. So it seems to me like we simply got in between some dispute about money and people died. Happens all the time.
I've never seen those guys before in my life.
Well, I doubt you'll see them again.
You
We're
hope.
lucky.
One can hope. I say we do one more once over in the room just to be sure that there's nothing that we're forgetting, and yeah, maybe we should just head out.
All right. Whoever wants to roll an investigation check with advantage, because I'm assuming y'all are gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
assist.
I have a +3 right now.
That's higher than me, so I'll assist you.
Alright.
I'll just roll a separate one, just to see if we can.
Okay, let's see.
You guys are gonna go over and explore.
17 total.
Okay. And Hank, you roll with advantage too, because I'm just
Oh,
gonna
awesome.
say that Jared's helping you.
Radical. Oh, rad. 17 as well.
Okay. You know what? That was pretty funny. So we're gonna do it this way. You guys are exploring, and just as about as you are about to give up, back in the back corner, right behind one of these little tables here, you notice a rusted old key.
See, it wasn't on a body. It was on a table.
So
Nicole
I don't know
has-
if any of you have seen the play Raiders of the Lost Crypt, but I think we should check out the real dusty one first.
There's only one chest left.
Oh, I haven't been looking around. I just woke up. My bad.
Well, let's get that last chest then.
All right.
Who wants to go open it with a key?
Does anyone have the balls to do it?
Well,
I mean, I have.
Well,
I mean,
now that
I
you
have,
say it that way,
Yeah,
yes,
we
I
that
do.
way. Wow, one of the elves need not apply. Back of the bus. Yeah.
Hold up, you just walked right back in just to open up this chest with a key?
Well, I mean, if we don't have a key, I do have a shovel. I'm sure I can wedge it. You know.
No, I think
We've
we found
located
the
the key.
You came
Oh,
back
okay.
literally just after they found a key.
Okay.
That's true. We don't know if it's the key. It's a key.
Or if Vito stops having his dissociative PTSD episode long enough to join into this last chesting.
Who's opening it?
Oh, take a swing at it, sure.
All right.
I'll back up a little bit.
Yeah, leave me where I'm at. Yep, perfect. That's actually great. Yep.
I go to unlock the chest and I see that they're backing out. I'm like, oh.
You stick the key in.
Can you put me in between? Sorry, can you put me in between Jarrett and Andraste? Not. I meant the
Amberly.
other way. Amberly, sorry. No, like where Amberly was. Yeah.
We're gonna go with that.
Okay, cool.
You stick the key in, and it clicks, and you see a little panel open.
I open the panel.
There are a couple of symbols on it, but they're all scrambled up.
Okay. Can I try to de-scramble them?
Yeah, definitely. Let me. I can never remember the. Hang on.
Well, now that it didn't blow up, I might actually come over to look.
All right, so. Yeah, so you see a bunch of scrambled up images, and please just give me. You know what? You're just gonna have to give me intelligence. You're just gonna have to try and figure this shit out.
Gotcha. Not necessarily my strong suit. Not super weak.
You mean to tell me a bard isn't good with intelligence?
Oh, that's a 9.
You just spin it around a little bit. It just kind of makes like.
It clicks really nice. I think we could potentially use this as a way of calming people down.
A fidget.
Fidgets. Oh, great.
I personally have a lot of attention deficits, so this is really nice.
I'll.
Y'all know that I got diagnosed with ADHD a couple months ago?
Did not,
No.
but that makes sense.
That's fun.
I know.
Join the club. Hooray!
Woohoo.
Hell yeah.
I'll actually come take a look at it after he mentions it could calm people down. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, you come and look at it. You see just a bunch of scrambled up symbols. Just
Are the symbols like a language, or is it just like drawings?
doesn't appear to be a language. It's appears to be more like points or places or something like that.
Okay.
You see a dot and a line.
I can make a. What was the check to?
It was straight intelligence.
Just intelligence. All right. Oh, I rolled so low. Nope, it's a 5. I got nothing.
And you're like, yeah, this does make a good sound.
Yeah, It's not unpleasant.
Well, we got what we wanted. Let's go ahead and check out the other corridor that stores PTSD.
Oh, I
in.
feel like I need to figure this one out. It's just a have goblin brain about it. You know what I mean?
Well,
No.
is it carryable?
Like,
Is this? Are you gonna carry this thing?
Can I give it to one of the people who hasn't tried and just be like, well, this is kind of what I just offer my thoughts and maybe get my help action?
You can
Hey,
definitely.
is it carryable?
It's not carryable.
Okay.
I mean, it's carryable by like 2 or 3 of you,
Oh,
but yes, we can have one of you two who hasn't tried yet give it a shot.
My intelligence score isn't that great either, but you know what? I will go ahead and give it a shot. Let me see. Do I have anything?
Help action.
Yeah. So do it with advantage.
Wait. Oh, dang. That's an unnatural 20.
Let's go, dirty 20.
So you're spinning it around, and as you are spinning it, you hear a boom, boom on the grandfather clock behind you. You look,
Is
you're
it
like,
1 o'clock?
oh, wait. And you notice that some of the lines match the constellation on this as the constellation on the clock.
huh.
But other than that, does anything happen? Or just kind of the clock struck?
You see the clock strike, it spins around, and you see a selection of constellations. But you're not quite there yet.
I don't know.
Selection
To
of
be honest, I think I got lucky. That.
selection of constellations. Are any of those constellations familiar?
Some of them are.
Oh. Hey, those are actual constellations, you guys.
If you want, you can roll a religion check.
I might actually kind of be
That would
good
be
at those.
it would be intelligence or
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Religion, intelligence,
Yes.
based.
Yeah, we're currently doing an intelligence check.
well, I failed.
Well, I'm not rolling fantastically today, so I got a total of an 8.
Hey,
That's a nat 20, baby.
I didn't get that good.
All right, so, you're like, oh shit. A memory unlocks from your childhood, and you're like, oh, I know these. You used to watch them at night when your family would sit under the stars.
Mm-hmm.
Spin it together, just go, and you hear as some edges come out, and the chest seems to be able to be lifted up now,
Oh.
like the lid, I think.
Yes. What's inside?
All right.
Well,
I'll go ahead and crack it open.
Okay. You see a fancy stick. And you see see 100 gold, as well as what appears to be a rod of some sort.
Okay, I grab the gold and I pass out 25 to each person. Go, hey, gold.
Ooh.
Well, I'll take the gold. Yeah, 15 gold
There
total.
was a fancy stick. Is it like a wand?
yeah, what's the material that...
So here's the complicated thing. It's carved and ornate looking, but you're like,
Is it like a flute? Like, do I look like it's a does it look
no,
like
it's solid. It's not a musical instrument. It is
Okay. And then what else is in there? Did you say?
a rod.
What material is that rod made out of?
Yeah, rod is made out of. That rod is made out of metal.
Okay.
Does it have?
I'm not
Can I
sure.
investigate to see if there's any buttons, any like other things other than just like stick and like metal rod? Does it look like it has any mechanism to it at all?
In the chest?
Yeah. No, the rod and the stick.
Oh no, it appears to be like kind of like one of those old scepters that you'd see kings would have, and it looks like a stick.
Well,
Does anybody care if I hold on to the rod? It just seems kind of fun.
yeah, let's not mess with it though. We don't fully know what anything does in here.
No.
Oh, by the way, does anyone want part of like this 30 gold from this bowl?
It kind of looks like a donation box.
Yeah, I feel like if we take that, we might be hurt.
As I say that after having gotten 25 gold from the other box, but I mean the bowl
Oh.
is just reminds me of.
Yeah, but our party member here, he grabbed that gold, then he handed to us. So by proxy, like our hands are clean. Maybe he's cursed, but we're good. You know, like I just want to take directly out of the, you know.
Oh no, it's still in the bowl. Just wiggling it.
What is the proficiency bonus at level 1? Is it just 1?
2.
Oh, 2. Red.
They don't screw you that bad.
I have. Are we for HP? Are we doing rolled max? What's the deal?
Well, for level 1, it's the max plus your con.
Radical.
Yeah.
It's not like how often I play level 1 characters. You can tell how often I play.
Been a while for me too.
I only ever DM. I DM like once a week. I've been doing that for like 2 years now, but
Same.
All right.
Well, why don't we go ahead and check out the other corridor?
Sure. Let's go check out the other going-ons. Are we splitting this other 30 gold?
yo, you guys can keep that. I think you can split that up 10, 10, 10.
Is that what you guys want?
Sure. I'll take 10. That's fine. If it's cursed, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later.
You're gonna figure it out. And you're not gonna like it.
Well, we're already cursed. We woke up here in a room and we barely know each other. So,
Yeah.
All right. There's no rangers in the party, right? You're all fighters, or
I'm a ranger.
that guy.
yeah, you're the ranger. That's right. Yeah, you're the ranger. No rogues though either, right?
None.
Right. Okay.
Nope.
No, cool.
I am not leading the pack out that door. Do not put me in the front of that door. I will
The
never be.
pack.
I will
I
never
know,
be the
I know
first
what you've been
person.
playing.
Who wants to go first?
Thank you.
I shall go first. I am the sergeant. It is my duty to lead my
Thank you.
faithful. I mean, am I electing myself party leader again? I gotta stop doing that.
All right.
If things go well, I take full responsibility. If they go badly, then I'm just a guy. You know?
You ready?
Sergeant.
Does the party venture forth?
We
We
venture. Our
venture
party has
forth.
assembled and adventureth forth.
All right.
Yes.
You open the door to a blinding bright light. And as you step out onto a busy street.
What the?
And you hear the door close behind you.
Oh yes, that's a good night.
What is behind us? Is it still the same place?
Building. You want to try and open the door?
Does it look like a church?
No?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, okay, I was like, oh, dang, I just stole from a church.
I mean, there were offering plates in there. Who knows?
You know what? Yeah, I will attempt opening the door. Just
Okay.
to.
You open it, and there's a coffee shop inside.
I close the door very quickly.
Close the door.
So that's not the same door.
What?
That's not the same door we just walked out of.
I open it myself and go, God, of course it is. What are you talking? This is a coffee shop.
Yep.
Well,
How busy is this street?
It looks like a pretty decently busy city street. Like, you see people walking both ways. You see horses and carriages going about.
I'm gonna pull up
Seems to
the
give a
hood.
crap about you guys.
I'm pulling up my hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Hank kind of breathe a sigh of relief and go, oh, people. Okay, of course. I can deal with people.
Cole's looking for looking around. Kind of the last thing he remembers is that he was in a very like rich city. Does this kind of reflect that, or is it more diverse, essentially?
It is not diverse.
Yeah,
Oh, so it looks like a very rich city still.
Bunch of fucking humans. Yeah.
When I meant diverse,
What's wrong with
I meant
humans?
when I meant diverse, I meant more like economically.
Oh, yeah, no, this place seems to be a pretty, like, to-do town.
Okay.
See people in top hats walking around. And
I'm gonna lightly
how did I get disconnected
Kick
from my own server?
Hank and tell him to pull his hood on or cover his ears or.
Sorry, of course, sure. Okay.
Do you see anybody else around? There's
Well, for some reason, I just assumed there were people in the coffee shop and, like, around, no?
There were, yeah.
No, like-
but
like,
you
do you
noticed
see any-
none of them.
none of them are us though. They're not us.
Yes, ma'am. So he kind of pulls a hood up and just goes,
Thank you.
Cole's just kind of standing out and about, all like, I hate it here.
Yeah. Cole, yeah.
I imagine Cole is literally the darkest person here still.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Sergeant. You,
Well,
as you walk into a more familiar setting, you stick your hand in your pocket, and you
Okay.
find a piece of paper. You decide to read it.
well, yeah, I guess I will.
Okay. It reads 8:30 p.m. Tavern Corner. Speak. The sun turns crimson red.
The sun turns crimson red.
The what?
And what time did you say it looks right now? The sun turns crimson red is
Oh.
the code phrase. And you said what time does it look like outside right now?
Right now, it's like noon.
Okay. Folks, I think we have somewhere to be tonight. Maybe that'll shed some light on our situation. In the meantime, we should get our bearings.
Oh joy, more people.
Very good.
I love walking on streets that I'm so familiar with.
So you guys got right or left? Which way do you want to go?
Do we see a tavern in either direction?
Oh yeah.
All directions?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
There's like 50 pubs. Like there's.
So,
Well, you said
Orfeo,
you had
which
somewhere to
which
be.
corner are we supposed to find? This,
Sarge, you said there was somewhere
Which
we had
corner
to
we?
be.
yeah,
Yes,
there's
it's a pub, but it's not until after dinner that we need to be there.
yeah. Is
Why
that
don't we
is
at
that the
least
pub's
go try
name
to
on there
find it?
though? Because there's a
We should
lot of
try
pubs.
to find it. DM, can you? I don't know if you want to do it in like the bot channel or what. Can you write out, or if we have a general chat channel for in game?
Yeah. Let me.
If you want to write out the notes so that everyone can see it, because I don't think I can get it from memory.
Okay. Yeah. Let me do that.
I did make a nice little DM's IC chats channel for you.
DM IC notices.
How does this work?
You-
Is it just like a notes channel?
Yeah,
I get
just
to
for
type
you.
whatever in it? Okay.
Supposedly I made it so that nobody else could type in there, but I can't test that because I'm allowed to type everywhere I want.
It says you do not have permission to send messages in this channel for me, so you did it.
What a fool I would take to be to not take vicious mockery.
Alright, there you go. It's in the DMIC note.
In the corner of the tavern we shall meet. 8:30. Crimson Sun also rises. Out of character. Oh no! No!
Well, so,
I understand this.
oh man. Well, maybe we walk around and see if we can find a tavern called the Crimson Sun. Also,
No,
rises.
the Crimson Sun. The Crimson Sun also rises is quotes. So I believe that's the passphrase. The only name of the business is the capital T Tavern capital T.
So you think it's called the Tavern? Somebody named their tavern
I
the
mean,
Tavern.
what's next? I mean, somebody gonna open up a place called Waffle House? What will they think of next?
I've always wanted to open up a strip joint called the library, so that if you talk to your wife, you can go, "I'm going to the library," and then you're not lying.
Anyway, yes, it's simply the tavern. So I assume that this is a small enough place that it only has one, or it's actually called the tavern.
Alright.
I am gonna like.
It's a busy street.
walk
This is
out-
like a city size. Sorry, Cole.
Oh no, you're good. I'm gonna walk out a little bit more and just kind of stop a random person. Like, excuse me. He's like dreading talking to people right now. Is there just a place called the Tavern?
He kind of looks at you and kind of like pulls his hat down and kind of walks faster.
Yeah, just what I.
Yeah, after looking at your picture, I half expect that to happen all the time.
Let me try. Hold on. I'm gonna approach a different person.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. Hold on. Let's see what it is. I think-
Is there a save for it? Or?
Yeah, they're gonna need to make a save throw. DC 14. Charisma. Or
Nope.
wisdom saving throw. Excuse me.
I rolled a 3, so no.
The storm creature regards me as a friendly acquaintance. So I say, hello, friend. Good to see you. Me and my compatriots are looking for a bar, perhaps a tavern called the Tavern. Is there anything in this establishment known, this town known as that? The Tavern?
Well, I'm not really sure why you would want to go there, but there's a place called the Tavern on the Hill. He gives you some general directions and says, watch your back in there.
Oh, of course. We're just looking to avoid it. We've heard nasty things. Can you confirm those nasty things?
Well, supposedly it's owned by a mob family.
Of course. Terrible, terrible.
You're rolling all those at once, and it's making me nervous.
No. Well, is there anything else we should be aware of in this town that we should be a little wary of?
Well, no, it's pretty standard, I would have to say. You're not really looking at anything too crazy here.
Of course. By the way, what's the name of this town?
Newport.
Newport. Ah, wonderful.
Oh, I enjoy your smokes.
Does that ring a bell for me? Like, wait a minute.
Roll.
Orfeo just feels like he's smoked something named a Newport in the trenches.
Roll for me, please. Roll history.
The 17 on die. Hold on. 18 total.
You don't know why, but there's a good reason why you were here.
he just lets out a very much like Geralt of Rivia in just like
Oh boy.
okay.
Well, thank you, friend. I appreciate you for your time. Is there, magic is fine here. There's no weird rules about certain races or things like that we should be.
Um. Oh boy. Oh dear. Um. Well, be careful. Most wizards, most casters are not very much looked kindly upon. I would watch out for pickpockets. And
Does he look at me when he says that, or she, whoever he's talking to?
oh no, I didn't even think of that.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Okay.
And don't go out down any dark back alleys.
Oh, good. Absolutely would never dream of it. Hey, thank you so much, friend. What is your name again?
My name's Arthur.
Arthur. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Hank.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, no, it's great to meet you as well.
Does
Is there, perhaps
does
a
Arthur look
square of
familiar
some-
to any of us? Do we all feel familiar with Arthur, or
Nah, he's just some dude.
just some dude? Okay.
I'm sure it'll work out. He feels like my best friend, like I know him already. I should just trust him and do everything he says.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
Well, Arthur, yeah, feel free to have a great day, and
Thanks.
if you ever looking to be entertained of some sort, I might be performing a show in a town square with my little mandolin.
Oh,
Do a little
yeah.
jingle jangle for him. But yeah, tell your
Sounds
friends, tell your
good.
friends.
Okay, I will.
Have a good one, Arthur.
Thanks.
And I go back to the group and explain everything that he told me. I go, hey, spellcasting, maybe it's a no-go. And also, we're going into like a mob bar, so maybe we should be careful.
I mean, how much of our like gear and weapons do we have on us? Like, do we look like obviously like if we walk into town looking like full on World War reenactors, that might be bad.
Oh yeah,
You-
do I even have my mandolin on me?
Oh,
I'm gonna assume
yeah,
that we're
you got-
like
You got bare bones basics.
like
Like, we're talking.
we got
rags,
common
or-
clothes, rags.
Yeah.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
So I don't have my leather armor. Okay.
No, so you would have your basic starting armor too.
Okay.
So just
so starting
that
equipment
base
and
stuff?
starting equipment only.
yeah, just starting equipment. No fancy guns. Nothing like that.
Word.
All right. Well, seeing as how we have some time to kill, why don't we go ahead and try to find this place, and then I don't know, drink there.
Sounds like a plan to me. I could use a drink. Also, Taylor, can I take singing as a musical instrument that I am proficient in?
Oh, if you want to, go ahead.
I would love to.
While
Alright.
we're walking towards looking for the tavern, I'm gonna look for any signs of what the day is, like date. What is the date?
Oh yeah, sure.
Like I don't know if
So
there's
you look-
newsstands kind of a thing. Like
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
there is. You
That's
just
what I'm looking
pick
for.
Pick up a newspaper.
Yep, I'll even pay
It's-
for it.
It's like I don't know D&D months. We're just gonna say it's the 13th of June.
Yeah, don't start making up measurements, months,
I hate
Mon-
that.
money. You just said $20. Well, in my fictitious universe, bucks don't exist. You lose an inspiration.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Well, what I'm mostly looking for is how far from the last date I can remember has it been?
Yes. So the last date you remember was.
Orpheus like, man, I remember November 11th when I got stabbed in the back.
So anyway, so the year on
Right
the
at 11
on it
a.m.
is 512. So you're looking at about 78 years since the last thing that you remember.
Holy crap. So I hold this newspaper, uh, and I touch my temple and I go, we have lost a lot of time. I have lost a lot of time. I don't know how much time you two have lost, you three.
That explains why in our outdated clothing, people walking by shaking their heads and calling us hipsters.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. What year is it?
It's, the last date I can remember, based on this paper, was like 70-something years ago.
I don't think.
Does that track for all of us?
No, this does not. This all does not look 70 years out of place to me. This looks like something that I'm used to. I think you've come from a different place or time, lady.
I kind of like when you say that, like Cole kind of thinks like, oh god, I don't even remember the last time, but I feel like that's accurate.
Well, you feel very familiar to me, so...
What do I feel, DM? Do I feel like the fashion and everything is out of my time, or...?
I mean, it's a little bit different, but I mean, by and large, I mean...
Folks, this is not... I mean, this does not feel like almost a century to me. This feels like a decade. I've got to be honest. What is the last thing you all remember? Do you all remember the Great War? Do you remember that war?
Oh,
Any of you in it?
Do I remember the Great War?
How old are you, actually, Matt?
He's a half elf, and so I put him at 50 years old.
No, you don't. You weren't there. You weren't born yet.
Yeah, I think I'm the odd one out here. Everyone else got displaced in time hardcore. I took like a small speed bump in time.
Cole's like, holy crap, does that mean I'm over a century-year-old now?
Just be quiet.
Yeah,
don't even.
Cole, you,
I feel like
for
we've
a
had this
minute there,
fight.
count on your
Fucking-
fingers. You're just like, fuck yeah, I am.
Fucking boomer.
Don't make me feel old.
I'm
Listen.
actually gonna lower my guy's age to 30, if that's cool.
That's fine. You still don't know shit about you like vaguely heard about it in like school.
Yeah, like I'm an adult, but I'm like an early 20s adult, like
Yeah.
maybe mid 20s. I'm like, yeah, I'm just living life, having a good time.
Just at me, Matt.
I'm also that age.
I'm 25. Calm down.
I'm 23. Relax. Anyways, so what was the last date I remember? Is this like up to date with my time?
That's kind of the weird thing. You're sort of like 40, 30. No, you said you were 30. So like yeah, like 10 years ago is probably the last thing you remember.
But let's be honest, the 20s for everyone was a blur.
Oh no, that would have been my 20s. Well, that would make way more sense. Darn.
Yeah, Hank kind of just goes, yeah, hold on. The last thing I can remember was 10 years ago. That's got to be like a joke paper, right?
Can I read, like, is there any, like, cool news in the paper or important news? Anything that seems striking?
You see a thing on the front page that says Queen turns 112.
Okay.
God bless her.
On
Who's the
front
queen?
page, Queen Elizabeth. Or Empress Elizabeth, I should say.
Empress Elizabeth. Do we recognize that name? Do I recognize that name?
That name sounds very familiar to you, yeah.
Okay.
Does she look
I mean-
familiar in the paper? Or is there no picture?
No, there's the picture. She just looks like a wrinkly old lady to you.
She's
though.
112 now. I mean, 70 years ago, she was young.
Oh.
I mean, she's looked pretty old most of my life, so.
Wow. 70 years ago, Elizabeth. I feel like that's a familiar name. I probably
Wait
knew her.
a second. I don't even remember my own kids' names. Never mind.
Wow.
Than that one.
No, I'm just saying, like, Vince personally doesn't remember the names of his kids that he wrote in
You
this
know what?
character's backstory.
I don't either, so you can pick some new ones if you want.
You want to know something funny? Is if I go get my giant folder of notes, I might have written it down, which would be really
Bad.
weird.
All I
Anyway,
remember is I had a little boy and an older girl.
yes.
Yes,
So, to the bar?
Sure, to the bar, to the tavern.
All right, to the tavern.
Are we gonna have to roll to find it?
Nah, he gave you directions. You're good.
Yeah, that's my good friend Arthur.
I mean, just because you have directions or even a GPS does not mean that you're not gonna have to find it.
Really stop that. Sorry, guys.
Taylor, with a passive of 14, do I notice, like, any people with a crystal weapon of any kind, or...
No, you do not see anything of the sort here.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. So, you guys walk along for a while until you run into a hill. You walk up the hill and you find the tavern on the hill. Pretty easy to find given the directions that your guy gave you, your new BFF.
The best BFF, Arthur.
Who is deeply concerned about what just happened now that he's out of that spell.
Yeah, come on, we gotta go.
Rub.
Oh man.
Shit, it's locked on the screen. Okay, so you guys reach the tavern on the hill. You see a few horses outside, you see some carriages, you see plenty of people walking around and about. And you can already smell cigarette smoke.
Ooh. Coming from inside?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cole's probably just gonna go to one of the horses real quick and just start petting it. But other than that,
The horse seems to enjoy your company.
hey, buddy. Did you get ship here too?
Do they have like outdoor seating? Can I
Not
tell?
really.
No?
There's a couple small chairs, but
Oh, I hate this, but fine. I guess if we're supposed to meet somebody here. Are you sure it's not just you meeting somebody here?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't
mean,
have a note in my pocket.
I suspect that they'll meet me regardless of the time travelers. I'm just going to have to find out, and then we'll see if they're willing to talk with you all sitting at the table too.
Well, I think after about 70 years, we are overdue for a drink. Or at least the people that remember that far back.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, don't leave me out just because I haven't drank for, I don't know, 10 years or so, I guess.
I'm
Actually,
so
you know what?
the Goblin
hang
Wars
on.
happened like
TM, I would know what year the Goblin Wars happened, right?
oh yeah.
that happened like before.
Okay.
Sir,
That happened a while ago.
that happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking of a different war, I guess.
The Goblin
No,
War was
that
the
was-
first war that we were a part of.
Yeah, like Goblin Wars was not before like I was alive, but that was my time.
Here's
So-
the thing.
What now?
Here's the thing. So your character was there for those, but the last thing you remember is like 10 years ago.
Interesting.
Weird.
What I'm gonna ask the bartender, like, what year is it?
Oh,
This-
you-
that's
So we're
like
going
the
in?
most-
You guys are going
Yeah.
in?
Oh
Yeah, we need to
gosh.
go in.
Well, I guess we're going in.
Okay. You guys walk in, and there's just a thick haze all over the place. There seems to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, this is a
Bar.
true scum dog
What
bar.
time of day is it?
It's like 1 in the afternoon,
What time are we meeting somebody?
8:30.
8:30.
Um,
Jeez.
Hey, we could try to talk to some people here, but we also could go and go around the town and see if there's anything to do before we have to meet up.
I don't like people.
Why? People are just friends you haven't made yet.
You know what's funny, Cole? I also am not a big fan of people. I feel like that's why you're so familiar.
So as you guys are kind of just talking about this in the corner, you see a couple of them just kind of turn and look at you.
Especially
they-
after saying, I don't like people.
And they do not break eye contact. But you see them drinking and smoking still.
All right, I guess we should probably
Right at
get
us?
a table.
Oh yeah, they're like these two at this table right here are staring right at you guys.
I immediately go, I got this. Friends!
That is
Roman
Fine.
countrymen.
A fine establishment. I would love to buy both of you, all of you a drink.
Well, I won't say no to that.
He did say all of us.
He
let
did.
Let the record show that.
I'll,
I
I'll,
know.
I will
Give
also
a dirty look back to you guys and go, of course,
I'll take a drink.
knowing you guys have money.
Whiskey, bottle.
Bottle of your finest, my good man.
Right.
For my new friends here.
What does
See
it
what
look
it-
like they have to drink up there?
What
It-
do,
It barrels
Yeah.
this.
Oh, they have names.
How much is that bottle going to cost me?
How much does that usually cost here? Let's look here.
A bottle of fine whiskey, and here goes
Who
for.
said anything about fine? It'll just be a bottle I can afford.
You said
I did, but I was just for my new friends here. Next.
So, it's going to be, looks like here, 2 silver pieces for each of them.
Okay, how many people are in the room?
There's
you said?
5 total, yeah.
I'm gonna throw a gold down and just say a bottle per friend.
All right. Everybody, you see the lady behind the bar start handing out bottles of
Of course.
whiskey.
Now, gentlemen, I can't be doing this all night. I am I'm quite cash poor, as you would say in these days. But to your health, as I raise I take one of the bottles when she passes it out and kind of pour myself a drink and raise my to your health.
Sure. He raises it, takes a drink, and he pulls out from his breast pocket there a package of cigarettes, and he offers you one.
Oh, of course. Can I just take a seat next to him? You got a light?
Yeah, he flicks out one of those metal lighters, and you hear that. And he, has your character ever smoked before?
No, not a smoker.
Okay, give me a con save, please.
Oh.
Can do.
Can I step away from him as he's lighting that? Yeah,
Yeah, you just back up a little bit.
22.
that's gross.
Oh, good.
It's good, good.
It's great. Good. Oh, it's a fine vintage there. Oh,
It's
oh.
you're not sure because you've never smoked before, but it's cheap.
I'm just lying through my teeth here.
You're just like, thanks,
Thank you. Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
Roger.
Roger. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Hank. Strong name you got there.
Do you always walk around with people like that?
These my friends here?
Acquaintances.
Well,
No offense.
we're working on that relationship. Not always, but for the time being, yes. You concerned about him for anyway, Roger? I assure you, we mean no harm. Only to help,
Well, that's good.
of course. This
We wouldn't want anybody slipping and falling in here.
oh, of course not. Like the thinly veiled threat. Of course not. Of course not. As I said, we're all here, new friends. Why would we want anything bad to happen to our friends?
I'm gonna head over towards the bar as this conversation devolves.
you know what? I think that's a good idea.
I'm like, eh.
I'll kind of like be in the middle of the two,
Okay.
just kind of like keeping an eye out, like surveying everything.
Sure.
Now, Roger, I know, very little. I'm still young in this world, but I know a place of power when I see one. way people run in this town. I think that it's a good thing. I think it's a good, upstanding people running this town. It's a good thing. Do you agree?
Slowly backing away.
If you want to say that.
Roger, how do you feel about it?
I feel like we have all of our ducks in a row.
You know, I think a lot of people say that they want, riches and all sorts of different freedoms, but really what they want is order. Do you agree?
My father was a sorcerer, and
You want to know how I got these scars?
how I got these spells. Yeah, I'm over at the bar at this point. I'll have what he's having.
You want the
I'll
whole
kind of
bottle
like
or
motion
the
towards
glass?
one of you two's like, I'll flick a gold your way. It's like, give me one too,
Alright.
at the very least.
She sets out some bottles for everybody. Alright, how much and who is drinking?
I will probably just start with the bottle that I have, and then just assess from there.
I do not know that they have
Being in
anything I would like to drink here, so I will be not partaking.
Okay.
I just had the one glass, and after that, I'm just gonna try to keep his wits about it.
Sounds good.
Doesn't feel safe.
Sounds
Oh yeah, especially being in this place, he's not gonna let it get to him.
Yeah, I really wish I could get like a pool table, a little miniature pool table, put it over here.
Very fun. What is the rough era of the campaign setting?
Loosely after World War One.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a
So-
piano in this room?
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll just pretend it's over here
For
again.
sure,
I
for
don't
sure.
have a piano.
Say, you got a favorite song?
He mentions this song that was made in the last 10 years, and you're just like, okay.
Yes. Okay. Roger, let me play a little song. Let's liven this place up a bit, shall we? And he stands up and he's gonna walk over to the piano and begin to try to play a little something.
A little ditty.
Yeah. Proficient in piano.
Yeah, performance.
That's really good. 25.
Oh, you start jamming. Like you start going into like a slow kind of melody at first here, and then it kind of picks up some speed, and
A very folksy acoustic cover of Dracula.
yeah, you get their attention.
Cool. Am I seeing any of the guys kind of nodding their head? Am I winning these guys over in any way?
Yeah, you see a toe tap here and there.
I just keep playing, and I'm gonna keep playing with this fun music in the background. And see if I can't let my friends start to, do their thing. Kind of start getting some more information on the low while I try to just put a good vibe in. There's a way of trying to give them advantage on stuff.
Oh yeah. So you put a good vibe in. You notice more and more people start to show up to the bar.
I put out my glass of whiskey that I have finished. I put it up on the piano table as a little tips jar. See if anybody's gonna go.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for the foreseeable future, and just kind of keep playing music as let my friends do their thing and try to see what they're gonna do.
Well, within the first hour, you get 20 gold.
Let's fucking go!
Nice.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, get coin. Coin.
Is there starting gold? Did I start out with any gold on me? Real question.
Just whatever the book
Standard.
says for-
Would be.
Starting gold.
It's based off your class
And
what your
background.
background is.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, so it's gonna be a background thing.
Yeah, it's a background thing. Yeah. So.
Okay. I'm an entertainer background. So I
I think you get more money.
can go.
All right. So what are the rest of you guys doing while he's playing and you see people walking in
I'll go to that table right over where your mouse was. Yeah, like right over there. Um, and as I'm like surveying, like how heavily smoked is this room?
It's hot boxed.
It's hot box. It's
Ah, but it's with
Um,
tobacco.
it kind of. Oh yeah.
Tobacco. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
It
Newport
reminds
after
me of,
all.
like home actually. It's a little very smoky in here.
Reminds me of home,
Okay.
or
No,
coal.
no, it reminds Cole of.
Okay, I was like, what happened to my home?
It burnt.
So how much are you drinking again there, Cole?
I'm starting with the what she said, a bottle that I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start with the bottle and kind of assess. I'm not gonna try to get too drunk, just because one, we are in a shady area, and two, I have not met any of these people before, so I don't trust them, with the exception of the people that I'm with currently. But even that's still like a
Okay, so you get about halfway through before you give me a con.
okay. 16 plus 3, 19.
Oh, you're good. You hold your liquor. You hold your liquor pretty well, all things considered. Sergeant, you drinking the whole thing?
I'm gonna wander back over to join our man at the table there in red, and I'm going to scan the room. I don't know if I can do like a perception check or something, looking for someone
Yeah.
who I think might be someone who's there who like might look like somebody who's planning on meeting us, or meeting me.
Please go ahead.
Please go ahead. I don't know if you can drop a die for me. I can.
Oh,
I guess I
yeah.
could roll on my side.
Right.
I don't know. I just like being able to see it here.
Yeah, it's all good. 17
So
plus
17 plus 1. No, sorry. Perception is intelligence. Man,
Perception's wisdom.
wisdom. Okay, then it is a plus 1. It is now an 18.
Okay.
Wow,
Nice.
Ranger Star, 5d4 gold.
You're sitting down for a while, and in this corner, you notice a man in a fedora pinstripe suit, and this man blocking him seem to just be standing there the whole time, not moving. He's got a little book that he's writing in, and he looks like he's playing some cards with himself.
Oh god, he's playing with
Yeah,
himself.
he's literally playing solitaire, actually.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
Is Amber doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with. I'm gonna stay at that table with them. Yeah, that's fine.
The fire's going now. People seem to be talking a lot more. The party's really getting going here with the piano man in the corner there.
Does it appear that this place like rents rooms? Is it an inn and a tavern, or just a tavern?
Yeah, so there was some stairs over that way.
Um, do we want to plan to stay here for the night? My understanding is this wasn't the like creme de la creme, but
I prefer not to.
I mean I don't. Yeah, the fresh air
Yeah.
isn't
Well,
bad.
That I don't really care about, but
Oh, I care about that very much. Hmm. About how much time has passed since we've gotten here and they've been drinking and singing and making merry? Obviously, there's more people arriving.
A few hours. The sun is definitely starting to set by this point with how lively this place is getting.
Oh, wonderful. So lively.
It's firing up for dinner time.
I guess
Definitely.
I'll kind of like talk to the table a little bit. It's like, I think I'm gonna try to get a little bit more information on what's going on right now.
Uh,
So
yeah, you want the newspaper?
I was really more gonna.
You're gonna
He
actually.
like shudders.
You're gonna.
Yeah, he like shudders slightly. He's like, talk to someone.
Oh.
Ugh.
Do you want me to go with
Anyway.
you?
Sure.
All right. I'll go with you to go talk to someone. Who are you picking?
I'll pick the barmaid if she's not too busy.
She seems to be doing work, but she does seem to make some time. She goes, "What do you want? What can we get?"
I guess it's just more information, I guess, because it's been a while since I remember some things.
We've been out of this area for some time. We're just getting back into town, so just wondering what the news is, the latest.
Anything specific in mind? You want to talk about sports or?
Oh God, you guys have sports? I mean,
Oh god.
no, it's more. It was more of like a. Wait, there's sports now. um. Yeah. Who? So obviously we see that Queen Elizabeth is, or what was it?
Empress.
Empress, yeah.
Obviously, we see that Empress Elizabeth is in charge of a lot of things. Is this town a part of that, or is there someone else in charge? Essentially.
I mean, we're part of the larger empire, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You are in one of the colonies right now. You do know that, correct?
Like I said,
Must have
we've been traveling for quite a while. It's been a minute. New to the area.
You're in Nova Alric right now.
Gotcha.
You hear a gunshot go off.
In the
like
in
here?
the tavern?
Oh yeah, in the tavern. And you hear somebody start laughing as somebody seems to either pass out or fall over.
Is anybody else looking like they're gonna walk over there to do anything?
Yeah,
Alright.
can I see what's going on as I look over my shoulder?
Oh yeah, so you look over your shoulder, you see a guy holding his gun in the air and somebody has fallen over. They seem to have lost a drinking game.
Uh-oh.
Can I give out a quick healing word as I'm stinging? Trying to like this. Can I also try to disguise that so he like gets a D4 of healing so he's not dead on the ground?
Go ahead, yeah. Just do sleight of hand, I guess. What is it? It's verbal.
It's a verbal, yeah. It's from 60 feet away.
Yeah. So, just put it into your performance.
Word. Okay, yeah, that's I mean, an extra performance check there is a 26.
Yeah. No, you see him just like he's breathing. He's definitely a little drunk though.
Word. Okay, yeah, he's gonna heal up for real quick. D4 plus 4.
Cool. Yeah. No, you see him stand back up.
Okay, we're having a good time. 6, he heals 6.
Cool. Okay.
We're having a good time. Yeah.
So some additional people get word of what you've been up to, and you see somebody bring in a bass and a trumpet.
Alright, so you got a little band going over here.
Yeah, you're jamming right now.
There's a feature I have called by popular demand. I could get free room and board here, and people will, if they recognize me around town, generally have a liking to me.
Yeah, you got another 5 gold in that cup too, by the way.
Go.
I kind of go back to the barmaid who's like, last I remember, the Grayson family were in charge of a lot of things. Are we close to that area, or is that a completely different town?
Oh no, wrong empire, honey.
I'm sorry?
Well, you see, after that rebellion, I guess 78 years ago, I mean, you did learn about this in school, right?
Orpheo's like, this sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I don't have any formal education. They won't teach me.
Well, there was a rebellion. Some casters, as they like to call themselves, just decided to move up into the Wizarding Isles in the north, and they've been there ever since. I hear there's a Samael Grayson currently in charge.
Interesting.
You see the guy in the corner over here motion over to the barmaid, and she goes over for a sec, pours him another drink, and comes back.
That's the guy that I noticed during my first
It was, yes.
I'm gonna. Alright. I see 2 of my party members. I don't see the 3rd companion.
Yeah, he's all
He's
the way
way all the way.
over.
Okay, I won't be able to see him. Alright, I'm gonna go over to the 2 at the bar.
These
Yeah, no, friendly dude. Like, yep, drop it. Hey, I think I've spotted someone. Let's go over and talk to him.
You think you've spotted someone?
I think I've spotted someone of interest. Yes, possibly the letter sender.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. And he takes like 2 gold and he hands it to the barmaid, just for talking.
She walks off and carries some drinks over to some other dudes over here. He goes get back to the table, or
Let's go back to the table. I will try to stealthily point the guy out, like, don't look right now, but in the corner.
Don't look right now.
But over in the corner, like behind, I guess I'd be facing toward him.
yeah, you kind of do a little head nod behind you. Over here, yes.
Oh, okay.
That's-
What about him? Do you think he might be the sender?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about him. I feel like he's been looking at me. The way he's dressed seems kind of familiar. Not sure.
Want me to spy on him?
Yeah, if you want to, like, I don't know, like, maybe if I sat here, because I think he's sort of looking at me. Maybe he'll look at you all because you've been talking to me, but if you like, go up to the corner of the bar and, like, order some more drinks, maybe you can, get an ear on him and I'll keep an eye on him. Have you all seen our 4th man? He kind of wandered off and I can't see him in the haze.
He's playing the piano.
He's the pianist.
Oh,
this
is that
evening.
him? Oh, wow.
With the whole band over there now. He's
I kind of point a finger at Keelan. What is your character's name again?
Amber Lee.
I point a finger at Amber, like around the group. Hey, thanks everybody. I kind of point a finger at Amberly, and I'm gonna cast message and go, hey, is that our guy? Like, do you want me to come over? Or do you want me to keep playing?
I feel like we should all change our server names to be our character names. That would, because it's so confusing. I almost keep saying.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Bringing the Vito Trashman,
I'm doing that now. Yep. I am now Orfeo.
Got another
Sorry guys, I have the option to delete the server. That's it. I don't remember how to change my name.
Okay. I just right clicked and I went to edit server profile. It's just under, it's like the second to last option
I
for me.
see it now.
So that's editing your profile on the server, not editing the server profile out of existence. It's a subtle distinction.
I just shut the game down right now.
TPK.
Nah.
Hey, Hank,
Yeah.
like 40 gold.
40 more?
Yeah.
Or altogether?
More.
Holy shit! I am racking it in here, guys.
People seem pretty generous.
Absolutely, wow, amazing. I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna, I assume, yeah, you're gonna see that enough people are putting gold into my cup that I'm like, I am sitting right here. If you guys need help, I can come over.
So, I hope you guys remember that when you guys first met Andraste, she gave you her middle name and lied for like months. So it's Amber Lee.
Amberly.
But it's because she can't
Huh?
remember any of you.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember much of that because I have a terrible memory, but other than that,
I very
do
much
fully
remember
that.
that. I was Amberly
Amberly
the
was the
I
ranger.
also remember you guys catching malaria a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
you guys weren't used to mosquitoes.
Nope.
Anyway,
That was
got 100
hilarious.
104 gold now. How fun is that?
I am going to stealthily, as possible, kind of like make my way over to like probably the corner of the bar next to like that candle. Other one. Yeah, because the red one's the one that he was pointing out, right?
Pointing at these two people right here.
Yeah. So I'll probably just chill in that little corner area.
Before you can get to that corner, this guy stops you.
Alright.
This is personal space. Gotta give him space, you see?
Oh, I mean, is he that important that he needs that much space?
Kid, he's very important. Now, if you walk along before I bust your teeth in.
I think you're hurting his feelings.
Oh, well, jeez, alright. Kind of back up a little bit, and I just go against that pillar. Just, not like mean mugging that dude, but like, bruh. Like, what the heck? I'll just kind of make my way back to the table then, I guess.
So if you all see that happen, you're just like, okay.
Maybe the note was just for you. Or maybe we should be waiting in a corner and someone come to us in a
Hank
corner.
slowly just kind of thinks to himself, pretty sure there was a password attached to that note.
Yeah, but I thought that was just to get in. But we are also super early.
Well, the sun's setting now.
Now we've been doing this for a minute, just like hanging out, waiting around, planning to make money. But I think there's a password that needs to be. Yeah, I'm gonna send another quick message over to Cole and be like, hey, I'm pretty sure there was a password. Did you say it? They didn't let you in still?
You just hear like that ... just like there is a password.
Check the note. Keep playing.
Yeah, you keep going. Keep hammering away at those keys. It's turned into a real jazz movement in here.
Oh, I'm like kicked out the seat behind me, and I'm like just jamming on like a couple of keys, like doing like a little solo. Like,
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's getting wild in here.
Well, listen. Orfeo, since you're the one that got the note, maybe you should probably go over there.
I mean, I think I should. I was just thinking that you all would spy on him. You know?
Apparently.
Do we
I've
look
been spotted.
like that to you? You don't look like that to me. If I'm being.
Well, I don't. Well, I don't. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it, because I
Oh.
think about it.
You know what? That chair that's by that pillar, yeah, I'll just go sit there. I'm gonna ask what kind of grub they have. Oh no, I fell on my face.
You've been poisoned.
We got a selection of human food, some steaks, some pork.
Is there any particular reason she specified it was human food?
I was more so saying that for your character, not her.
Yes, this is the food the humans eat.
I am
will
human.
serve this human food.
what? So Cole is a human. What race is Orfeo?
No, Cole is not a
I'm-
human.
Cole's not human. I'm human. Orfeo's human.
Gotcha. Orfeo's human, and Cole is
A fire
genasi?
genasi.
I remember
Yep.
him. Okay.
Yeah, he dropped his photo in one of the chats earlier for.
Word. I'll take a look.
It
And
was
Amberly
accidental.
did some kind of elf. We don't know.
It was accidentally a the NSF chat. I thought it was a safer word, but I was wrong.
I will order something like a bread roll and I don't know. That sounds great.
Basic food.
Basic food.
Couple copper.
Couple copper pieces.
Yeah.
All right. I'll minus 2 copper.
While you're sitting there, you see this guy, and he's playing solitaire. And he's got a little notebook next to him. He writes in it every so often, and then every so often the barmaid comes and fills up his drink.
Okay, so he's playing a game of solitaire. He's got a journal he's writing in.
Yeah. Oh, and he's smoking like a chimney too.
And while I'm eating, is he watching anybody in particular? Is he watching Orfeo?
Watching his cards.
Watching his
I think at
cards?
this point, I think at this point he's afraid we're gonna mug him.
This guy right here is sure watching your table.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just eating and
I shoot
chilling.
him in the fucking face.
Well, I'm gonna stay there while I eat, and I don't know. I'm not gonna drink anything. Sounds like a bad idea. But I'm gonna
You
eat.
want some Entrot or some Pan-Galactic Gargle Blast? Dragon's Milk?
Do any of those drinks sound familiar to me at all?
No, they don't.
Yeah, probably not touching any of it then.
Slurm was pretty fun. I didn't know that was called that. I don't remember doing that.
Well, Orfeo, why don't you go ahead and try it out? It doesn't seem to be doing much.
All right, gonna walk over there. Y'all hang back, keep some distance with watch me.
Will do.
I just kind of walk over to him and stare very uncomfortably at him while I try to dig out the note out of my pocket. The crimson sun also rises.
You see the guy playing solitaire put down his cards. He looks over. His bodyguard looks back at him, gives him a nod, and he pats you down. You submit to being pat down.
I'm a little surprised, but I'll let it go as long as my crew's watching my back.
Any weapon? You said you had a dagger, right?
Yeah, I don't think I have like any real weapons, but just like a little like knife.
Sure. Yeah, he takes that.
Oh, are you bruv carrying a butter knife? I guess I'm gonna ask for an explanation.
You know, when I invite somebody to come and see me, I don't usually expect to see them again.
You don't expect to see them after you invite them.
Not again. Last time I saw you was about 2 weeks ago.
Were we in a trench by any chance?
No, we were in this bar.
Okay.
Same with your other friends there too.
Did we seem very forgetful last time of anything that we should remember?
The point of not remembering.
Oh god damn, we're in some kind of like super ultra deep cover Wizards Black Ops thing. Ah, shit.
That's
Numbers, Mason. What are the numbers?
What numbers, Mason?
Yeah, like yeah. No, this is straight up like brainwashing here. You will not remember this. You don't have a clearance to know what you did.
oh great. We've been Men in Blacked.
All right. What are we gonna do?
What's that one show where they forget everything as soon as they walk into work and just pick back up right when they get out?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I've never seen that one.
Oh, I can't remember what the name is, but I've watched like 2 episodes of it. It seems really good. The Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name. Yeah, I guess it's like that for us. Great. So, what am I supposed to know this time, Chief?
Listen, all I know, 2 weeks ago, you guys came to me looking for something. I help people find things, alright?
Can you tell me? Do you remember what we were looking for?
Listen, you did something for me before, and I helped you out. That's how this works. You do something for me, maybe I'll help you out again.
All right.
Fucking dick.
What do you need?
Well, as of right now, see, I had a package stolen from me that I need brought back. One of my men dropped it on the streets.
All right. You know where it is now, or who's in possession of it now? Because I feel like that part's coming.
No, for certain, but I'm pretty sure it was taken down to one of the warehouses down by the docks.
Of course. Why didn't that occur to me?
It's almost always the docks.
Is that the, is that just where the town keeps their lost and found? I'm sure we can just walk in there and
Some
the folks
of us.
who retrieved it will be happy to hand it over. No problem.
Some of us. Yeah, I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would love it if you walked in there.
Well, if we're gonna walk in there, we ought to look our best, don't you think? What do you have for us to carry there to show that we are gentle persons of distinction?
Last time I saw you, people were perfectly well armed.
You know, this is gonna go back to the last thing I remember was the trenches and fashion about 10 or 15 years out of date. So if we did have something, it's been lost.
Listen. I suggest then you get real creative, and then maybe we can talk. If you can prove yourself, maybe we can do something here or there. But how do I know that I can trust you?
Well, I would think that you'd be quicker to trust me than I you, because you remember our last interaction 2 weeks ago. I can't say the same.
Said I make a point of not remembering every
How-
interaction.
I can appreciate that, man.
I mean, that's true, fair enough. But you knew that we'd seen one another, so I think you remember more either way.
I might, and them's the rules though. If you want to play in my bar, them's
All
the
right.
rules.
So you're gonna make us go down to this warehouse with nothing but a dagger to our name, and hope we don't get thrown in the river.
You know what? You know what? Fine. Give him one of these, and he puts a pistol on the counter and says, "Tell them that the Gambini family."
Oh,
sent for the cops."
great.
I'm sorry. What?
Do I hear this from where I'm sitting? This conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a.
So-
I mean, yeah, because Cole and Amber, Cole and Amberly are within earshot, at the bar and by the table. They should be at least.
this, yeah.
Amberly
Yeah,
is just
you're busy
she's gonna put her
rocking
hand right here like this and just kind of like, oh my goodness, nope.
Amberly sees this guy pull out a gun and set it on the counter, like,
Tell them the
looking at
Gambino
me.
family sends them.
yeah, like, oh my
No.
god. Okay, this is the kind of stuff we've been forgetting about. Great.
You just hear a quick infomercial like, Vinny Gambini, ace spell attorney at law. Have you been wronged by another wizarding group?
Did you know that you have rights? Well, the Wizards Union says you do. I mean, we can't have this stuff tortured out of us if we just don't remember it. Okay, I'm gonna very quickly move to slide the gun off the counter and hide it somewhere before too many people around here notice. Okay, all right, I got it. And in exchange, you're gonna help us figure out what the hell is going on.
Can talk.
Yeah, we can talk. Yeah, that's a very general and vague promise for our services.
I remember more than you do.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. See how that goes.
But it's the warehouse owned by the Lambert family, by the way.
Fucking Lamberts.
What in the... So I'm gonna whisper quietly to Cole. We're not doing this, are we? There's got to be other people around here that know who we are. Well, I mean, I know who I am, but know what we were up to over here.
I actually don't know. And the whole time he's like writing in his journal just through this interaction. And I should actually probably be writing stuff down.
That might be good. Oh, and tell your friend on the piano, keep up the good work. He drops a platinum down.
I will never see that platinum.
Yeah. Orfeo quickly claims that he shoots a look over at at Cole and Amberly like, you didn't see anything. Don't you dare mention this.
So the 4 things that I'm proficient in when it comes to musical instruments is the mandolin, the harmonica, the piano, and singing. And so he does bust out a fat rendition of Piano Man, and just on the harmonica is
Roll performance with advantage, I suppose.
hell yeah! All right, people love me. A nat 20 on the first roll.
Okay, yeah.
Could go.
Yeah. So you get people standing on the table singing along with you and shit, and you get another 50.
Let's go.
All right, guys.
Like after Orfeo kind of walks away, Cole kind of like doesn't shout out, but just enough so that those two can hear him. Just like, "So is this your bar?" Or,
Say
You
who?
just-
Sorry? Who do you want?
the people Orfeo was talking to, and like the bodyguard.
yeah.
Is
you
this
can say
your
that.
bar, or do you just frequent here?
You could say a bit of both.
Gotcha.
All right. And as Orfeo walks away, you see the guy at the bar sign something in his book.
Huh.
You what?
Put something into his little notebook.
He's probably keeping a ledger of debts and favors.
Of all the dealers that owe him locally.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, guys. Did you reconvene? What's going on?
Yeah, we should probably.
I'll probably like go towards Hank and just like I think we're gonna leave in a little bit. So you might want to collect your
Yeah, absolutely.
earnings.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, just fill me in later. We'll finish up the set and we'll get out of here. Are we staying here tonight, or are we?
Hell no.
Got it. Didn't want to. So I finish up my set. I give a big thank you, everybody. You've been wonderful. And I grab my tip jar and I go to the servers, and I'm gonna tip the servers 5 gold each. Just be like, hey, you guys.
Oh wait, buddy! Before you split that, you should split it with the party.
Oh yeah. Talk about splitting money with the party, huh? But
Yeah.
You
You always sure.
You performed
Hey,
wonderfully.
don't
Please keep your earnings.
Well, yeah, you split it 4 ways, and then you tip the servers from your quarter of it.
My
You know?
quarter. Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
I
That's just how it works, you know.
Are there 2 servers? Is that how many I saw?
Yeah.
Of course. I'm gonna tip both of the servers 5 gold. Be like, hey, thank you, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, theys thems. We appreciate you so much, and hopefully I'll be back. Good.
You hear
Have
some
fun.
comments on the table, cheering and all that good shit as you guys walk out of the bar.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, remember, tip your servers. They take leave out and go. All right, hey, what did we find out?
Cole is kind of writing in his notebook still, so he's kind of like checked out.
I'm not liking what we found out. Apparently, we've been here before.
Keelan, I think you're muted.
Yeah, she is.
That makes sense because I was coughing earlier, so I definitely put my cough on mute.
Keelan's like, why are they ignoring me?
No, I wasn't. I ignore myself. Okay, so I don't like what we found out, that we were here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that we don't remember it. We don't remember each
To-
other. We
to
don't
get
remember
help
what we did.
finding-
This is mad sus.
To get help finding an item. Also, I don't like that guy, and I don't want to do whatever he just asked us to do. I highly doubt we wanted to do it the first time.
How are you at ride buys? That's the job interview.
Yeah, I heard, but it's
Our job
a
is to kill somebody.
Our job is to get something, and I gather the people that we're getting it from are not the gentlemanly sort and may object.
Okay. That sounds awful. But so wait, we came in together, so we must be friends.
I don't recognize you two.
Nah, that doesn't mean nothing.
Or a little bit.
yeah, I recognize him too. Yeah. What just happened to all those people?
The DM has had it.
They got sucked into the vortex.
Very fine, man. But okay, so well, listen. This guy seems to be powerful. Like we can skip town. That's an option for sure. We don't want to do any of this. But if we want to, maybe we can just go and learn a little bit about this other group of people. Like maybe they're shitty people too. Like maybe they're another crime family, and maybe it's morally gray that we take a package back. Plus, who's to say we should just go get the package and then we can open it, see what's inside, and if it's more valuable than what they're offering us, we can just leave with it.
You never open the package for something like this.
Come on, what's the worst that can happen? Don't answer that, I do know, but...
Yeah, I wasn't going to answer.
But, I mean, come on, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We get the package, we take a little peek inside. If it's more valuable, we come back, and, or we don't come back with it, or...
Right now, the worst thing that could
offer?
happen
What's
has
the
already
offer?
happened. We've been here 2
Exactly.
weeks ago, and I still don't have any memory of the last, 70 years. Ish.
Listen, the ball is rolling up. Like, clearly we're it's shit right now, but it's gonna get better.
I lost 70 years.
Listen,
Kind of
you,
nice.
you don't look a day over a 200. That's a compliment to elves, no?
Hmm.
Or listen. If we come back and they try to finagle us, I mean, you guys seem pretty capable. Like, perhaps.
Yeah, but there's easily. We're just gonna assume at least 10 of them. There's 4 of
Okay.
us.
I will just one guy's opinion. There's nothing wrong with just learning a little about this other family, right? We're trying to get a package from some other families, that we said?
The Lamberts.
Lamberts. Maybe we should just do a little research about the Lamberts and try to see if maybe they're like a reputable group of people. Maybe we can, even work with them instead. I think people pay good money to not be stolen from.
Alright, I mean, I'm not against it. I do say that there are probably other people around that kind of know us and know a bit more. But this is our first lead, so let's not let it go. But I don't like where it's going.
But no, listen. So it's only gonna get great, right? It's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna guess I didn't like it 2 weeks ago when we were here either. I'm just taking
I
that.
mean, we can only guess. Maybe you were the one with the secret agent letter and the code phrase, and you were like, "Oh, this is so cool! I'm into this."
Perhaps. Maybe I hated it, but I don't know. Also, I think we should just address it right on the table that Right, none of us are the people that made us lose our memories, right? Like, none of us is like a secret double agent. Let's just not have that thought in our heads.
Even if we did know that information, why would we share that?
Yeah, I
What I'm saying
Wouldn't-
is I trust you implicitly.
yeah.
You're still wet behind the ears, aren't you?
I don't know what that means.
You're green.
Oh, that's right.
You're a little bit
Because
green.
70 Yeah.
I have red hair.
No, you're a little fresh.
I remember when I had red hair.
I would never, madam. I would never dare to get fresh with you.
You're the one talking about women's ages and not being a day over, what, 200?
Yes. A simple. Like, listen. All I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun.
All right. I say we'll go check out and see who the Lamberts are. But I'm not going to guarantee that we are taking back any packages, forcefully or
Nor should
otherwise.
you. You know, I've got a good feeling about this. Let's go.
So,
Oof.
guys, hurry along.
We've arrived.
Fully night now.
Sorry, Brett. I'm sorry, Taylor. Real quick. So we are in Newport currently, and Elizabeth is the. Sorry, I'm just trying to write everything down so far that I've learned since waking
Sorry.
up.
I just
Elizabeth
realized
is still the
it's not
Empress.
Elizabeth. It's 1000% Emily. I'm so sorry about that, guys. It's been
Emily.
3 years since my game.
Emily.
I was like, why does that name sound?
So it's Empress Emily. I'm correcting my notes.
Empress Emilia.
So the building I made didn't save, so now I'm trying to find just like a quick.
We will close our eyes.
I don't know if this works. That's perfect. Okay, not perfect. Okay. Box. Cover a box.
And what's the name of the country as a whole again?
Nova Albright right now.
Okay, I need to figure out what my three disguises, or like three costumes. I should come up with what they are now so they don't like metagame them later.
All right, so you guys head straight to the docks, or try and get information first, or what? What's the game plan?
Yeah, I think we should find out who the Lamberts are in this area.
Where are you getting to start looking?
Some of these blocks are really confusing me. Those are buildings that we can't see inside of right now. There's second floors.
Yeah, those are the buildings that you can't see inside of right now. Fog of War.
I do want to note it because, like I said, I was writing in my journal that my writing is in primordial, just so you know, in case it ever comes up.
Okay, no, that sounds good.
Since that's coming up, I'm writing in Ancient Elven, just as a reminder, not regular Elven.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. I don't know.
Who's that a statue of over there? Is that a statue?
It's a statue of somebody, I don't know. It came with this pack.
Oh, I was like, ooh, who is it? Does it have a...
Who is she?
Who is she?
I don't know. Like I said, my warehouse didn't save, so I don't have a warehouse.
Alright, we'll ignore her.
I panicked when we were starting to play because I was like, oh shit, I gotta make sure I'm ready. And I saw we were playing on this, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta buy it. So I bought Tabletop Simulator.
I mean, technically, you could join me if you want.
Yeah, Taylor shared a link earlier, but you have to have Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
I've panicked and spent $20 and bought it.
But you could
So-
1,000% play this with me though, and like collect, get like, well, the same shit I'm doing.
Hell yeah. I will do that in the future. This game, I think I'll just let it go.
No, yeah, that works for now. Anyway, you guys go walking. Where do you guys want to go?
Do we want to go to the docks right off the bat, or do we want to figure some things out more? I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, lore, great, but also story. That's my vote, anyway.
Taylor, is there a language specific to like the continent that would make the most sense to have as the language that my guy knows? Because I gotta pick a language.
Like common.
Yeah. I have Common and Elvish. Being half elf, but Elvish.
The dwarves live a little just north of kind of the continent.
Okay. What is it from? Useful. What is it for?
Utility sometimes it's fun.
Utility is, yeah, it's always. We're gonna come up with something, I think. It'll be interesting.
It's alright, if you want, I already speak Dwarvish.
Don't tell me those things.
I'm giving you an out if you don't want to pick Dwarvish. Or, you can just talk to me in Dwarvish.
Yes, silly goose. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do Dwarvish. He speaks Common, Elvish, and Dwarvish.
Alright. Sounds good.
Radicals. Yeah.
But anyway, what do the rest of you guys think? Do we want to just continue on with that story, or do a little bit more world building as we look around?
I mean, we're kind of in the center of the district here, right?
If that's where you guys want to be, I just pulled this up now because it was.
I want to find the MacGuffin and get my memory back.
Yeah, okay.
You silly goose. It's late at night, right? It's like, it's
Oh
nighttime?
yeah. Oh, it's nighttime now.
Yeah. I mean, because the meeting was at like at 8:30 or something, but it's probably like closer to midnight.
I don't think we're gonna have much opportunity to talk with people. Like if we're here,
Yeah.
we might try to just do some like espionage work. But if not, I say we just go and get 8 hours and then come back.
So what are these buildings that we do
We can
see?
also
What do they look
burgle
like?
at night.
Some of them look like warehouses. Some of them look like barracks of some sort. It's just kind of a smattering of boat-related things.
Okay. Does there appear to be like an inn on the dock, like to stay in, or?
Not directly on the dock. You guys are like in the industrial area.
In the
right
industrial
now,
area.
The dock. So you would go back a little bit, back to like a boardwalk, and then head over there.
Well,
Does it appear like there's anybody working or anybody working this area?
There's still a few people standing around, but they don't seem like they're working.
Oh.
do you know where a good place to stay is?
Your mother's.
Is dead.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have a house anymore. You know, like that goes to the bank and stuff. Is there a place that we could potentially stay, my good man?
I look like a fucking kiosk.
Yes,
here.
you do look like a fucking kiosk. Don't you talk to my friends that way, you fucking asshole.
I'm
Get
gonna-
out of here, get out of here.
I'm gonna keep my hood
You're
on
a
closer to make sure
family
nobody
member.
sees my ears. Get this. Last thing we need.
You're drunk, go home.
You're drunk.
I wish. Make this encounter a lot more interesting. Go home. Get out of here, you scram. I'm typically good at those.
You ever make a character of that name in the chat?
That's an 8.
Kind of laughs at you, you know, throws you the finger.
I let him go. I'm not gonna like persuade or like antagonize the guy anymore. I just want to leave.
Okay.
well, why don't we just? I don't know. It looks more like a workman's area than anything. So let's go back to a more civilized part of town.
Yeah, that guy clearly didn't recognize
I mean,
me.
this is the place we're supposed to be, but I don't know
Are
that
you
at
supposed
night.
to be famous or something?
What?
No, but with by popular demand, people who recognize me around town are usually nice to me.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna pretend that this area right here is a little tavern, since you guys seem pretty interested in getting a place to stay.
I think that we should burgle this warehouse at night under cover of darkness, but I guess I'm in the minority.
We are here to talk to the Lamberts. If we burgle them first, we can't talk to them.
Burglary is a rational step on the way to reclaiming my memory, so it makes perfect sense.
So you must be a burglar.
I don't know what sort of mental gymnastics you did to get there, but I'm tired, so maybe let's go outside.
How much is a room
How
for
many
the night?
rooms?
And since
4.
How much are the rooms?
Yeah, we didn't ask before. Well, it's a good thing somebody got tips, you know.
I would be more than happy to pay for the rooms tonight, guys.
Depends what kind of room would you like.
Oh, you know, what kind do you have? You got some nicer rooms?
Yeah, and what are you charging?
Well, yeah, it's a couple gold a night.
Uh,
For the nicer
it's a couple
rooms.
gold per night. All right, for the nice room. Well, we have, between all of us, we can definitely crowdfund a couple gold, right?
We would love. Cole, you said 4 rooms, right? You want your own room, I assume.
Yeah. Again, still don't know you guys.
I assumed we were going to double up per rooms. Okay, well, if everyone wants their own room, then I think they should have to pay for that solo.
Okay,
I
that
just
doesn't
I
bother.
go to the person who can. I go, hey, just 4 of your nicest rooms, please. I'll take care of your charge for that.
oh, that was so nice of you. I was definitely willing to
Wow,
pay for
wow,
my
I did
room.
not expect that.
It'll be
And,
8 gold then
8 gold per room.
total.
Total. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, total.
I hand over 8 gold.
Yeah. To be fair, an 8 gold per night room would have been like 5 stars out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just say, hey, you know, just a token of my appreciation for you guys for not being immediately really mean to me. You found me when I didn't have memory, so I want to be your friend. So absolutely, this is on me. Have a great night, guys. I got some nice rooms.
I mean,
Pass
you
out
did
keys and
say
stuff.
Don't forget to tip your landlord.
Ugh, who tips your landlord?
I'm gonna
I've seen-
take my key and
Who's
go to my room.
Okay.
all right?
Like,
So we all each get our own rooms.
Yeah. Like as you're like kind of saying that, I was like, I just want to be your friend. I was like, I mean, you did say you'd buy us all drinks at the bar earlier, but this'll do.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of drinks for a bunch of people. I just assumed that you passed out, but it didn't
Let,
happen anyway.
let me do some character background rolls here to see if Orfeo prefers sleeping on the streets as long as he gets drunk.
Oh gosh.
No, he's not that kind of guy yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember he's that kind of guy.
Yeah. Once he gets his memories back, then oh boy, we're gonna have an alignment shift.
Yeah. I go and talk to the person who's like running the town. I'm like, hey, just is there any like extra like nice things that we can do for the rooms, or is there anything like extra, like can we order, you know, like a nice bath or something like that?
Yeah. We could draw a bath for you.
Yeah, if you would. Just 4 separate baths, I think would be nice, just to relax and have some privacy would be very appreciated, I think.
Certainly. Would you like food brought to your rooms as well?
Oh yes, absolutely. What do you have? It's just like, you know, just like some pies, some meat pies of some kind would be delicious.
Certainly, we can do something like that.
Just on the off chance, maybe a vegetarian option. Of course, thanks. Anyways, how much?
It's gold and 5 silver.
Yeah, here's 2 gold. Take the rest of the 10.
Thank you.
Of course. Anyways, yeah, I'll just wait for that bath and that food. Thank you so much. I'll go to my room.
You guys, you wait for a while and you all get baths and food brought to your room.
Huh. This is weird. I don't know when the last day it was.
If it's not a cast iron bathtub, I'm gonna send it back.
Oh, so picky.
Do with it as you will. Hank is just enjoying a nice room and a bath. He's having like a little bit of meat pie on the side. He's just kicking back like.
Waiter, more caviar, waiter.
You hear some dogs barking in the night, but otherwise it's completely uneventful as you guys enjoy your evening.
Get my
Alright.
spell slots back because I used both my first levels.
I'll enjoy the evening.
Yeah, it's all things considered nice to be in a bed and not wake up on the floor.
On
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah.
My neck was killing me.
Morning comes. You guys wake up in the morning or sleep in, or what are you guys doing?
No,
I
I'm
wake
up
up in the
early.
morning.
I mean, I only sleep for 4 hours, so I'm good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Hank is gonna get out of bed around like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay. Cool.
When I wake up before everybody else, I'm gonna look at these weird blank books and blank papers that I collected, and I'm just gonna like hold them to candlelight, hold them to. Is there moonlight out? Like if I open my window a little bit, I'm just like looking to see if there's anything hidden on the paper.
Right. No, it's weird. They seem just blank.
Okay, I'll put them back in my bag to look at more later.
Sure.
Yeah, I think Hank's gonna kind of fiddle with like the iron rod that he has, and it's just gonna be like,
Sure.
wonder if this is a magical in nature. I'm so curious. And is gonna cast the identify spell on it.
Very good. Okay. It is a blast scepter.
Scepter. What is that?
Blast scepter. Yep.
Okay. You have those like stats that you can put in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out the stats. I'm currently on the wiki page for it right now.
Oh,
but
word,
essentially,
word.
what you're doing with it is you have a resistance to fire and lightning damage, and you can cast a thunder wave,
Ooh.
4th level, without extending a spell slot.
Is it called
Ooh.
is it called a blast scepter in?
It is.
Okay, I can drop it in the chat right now.
But I got
Does anybody else think that this would be better equipped for you?
Me?
Really?
Yeah, like does anybody think like, oh, I should have that? Like, just let me know.
Oh, I'm not allowed to drop blast scepter into the chat.
Please, I need you to.
Nope. I'd have to unlock it in Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And I didn't pay for that in D&D Beyond. But I could probably drop it in another way. Hold on. Cause
Is
I'm
it
like,
like recharge? Oh, right here. Oh,
Yeah.
is it like
so-
recharge on like a daily thing?
I believe it's like a long rest thing, but I'll get it to you in the chat. For some reason I can't just find like just a straight answer for this fucking thing.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat.
But you said it's resistant to fire, lightning, and then it's got a 4th level thunder wave that I can cast it.
4th level thunder wave. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
How Matt will kill anything pretty quickly at level 1.
Yes.
How I might accidentally kill myself at level 1.
Yes, it's 2 pounds if you want to know that as well too. So it's about 2 pounds.
Okay. We're doing like a carrying capacity kind of.
I do it if it's like big things.
You have
Like, if you have a lot of-
20,000 gold pieces.
If you have like a lot of big things, it's like okay.
For
Calm
sure,
your
for
jets-
sure.
calm your jets here, buddy.
Yeah, I have no bonuses to strength at all. So
I'm kind of like surveying this gold ring, and I might just be overthinking of it other than just a gold ring, but like I know of magic, obviously, because I remember that I was a lot stronger than I normally was. At least I think I do. I don't know, but
Yeah, you kind of like vaguely remember things happen.
something happened to where I was like, I feel weak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try an Arcana check on this ring just to see if it's anything. But my Arcana's not that great, so we'll see.
Go ahead.
That's a 9.
Yeah, it's a ring.
Yeah, I'll just put
Ray.
it back in his bag. He doesn't want to risk anything.
Do you feel compelled to wear it? Maybe.
So you
Oh,
enter the magical realm.
oh my.
I put it on. I lose my brain.
Oh,
Yeah, your head explodes.
Hey,
no,
it's
that's a
not
helmet. That's a
get
helmet.
real.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
we all have
You know, if you think
flashbacks.
about it, you know, actually, if you think about it, isn't a helmet just a ring for your head,
Your brain comes out.
or is it more like a glove for your head?
Give me 1 second,
I
guys.
put
I'm gonna
on-
boot him real quick.
I put on the helmet. Your brain gets sucked out of your head and you die instantly.
Remember
What?
when that? Remember when that almost happened to all of us?
Remember when it did happen?
Well, I mean, yeah, I remember when it almost happened to all of us against our will, and then I remember when it did happen completely voluntarily.
Actually, that's true. It was voluntary.
It's gonna be like the year 2060, and we're gonna be like, hey, remember that time when?
Oh,
Put it
God.
on.
That joke's never gonna get old. Oh, okay.
Nope,
So
not at all.
confrontational, so funny.
Yeah, let's put the giant helmet that's shaped like an Elithid's head on top of our head.
What could go wrong?
Nothing. Nothing. I see nothing wrong.
Fair.
I get it.
When I wake up and
Face
it's
hurts.
actually morning time, and I think these people are gonna start waking up, I'm gonna go back out into like. I'm guessing the inn has like a main area to sit and hang out and
I mean,
whatnot.
it's pretty small, but yeah.
Yeah, like just a small little waiting area. I'm just gonna sit and wait in the waiting area with my stuff, and not after 4 hours of sleep. It'll be like 8 hours later, but I'll sleep for 4 hours, hang out in my room for 4 hours, and then I'll come out and be like, all right, I'm waiting for these chuckles to come out.
I'd probably be down around 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, all y'all get together.
I will say that I'll wake up like 9:30 and then like cast that identify spell and then can I ritual cast identify?
Actually, don't know.
Let me take a look.
I don't know. Can you? May I?
I don't think so. But if I can. I'm gonna ritual cast that for sure. Not to waste that spell slot, and then I will take the 10 minutes to attune to this item
Sure.
before I head
Okay.
downstairs.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, you guys all meet back up.
Hey guys, I figured out what this is. Look how, and I kind of just explained what it is. Like how, that's so cool. Like, why would that be in the box? Do you think?
Well,
Maybe
I'm
we
pretty
were
sure we
looking
in
for
something
it.
called the pocket dimension. So, considering when we tried to go back in, it changed to a coffee shop.
Yeah. Do you think I can try to identify that other piece of wood if you'd like?
What about this ring? He just pulls out a ring.
Sure. Everyone give me all the stuff that you don't know what it is, and I can try to just take take a couple minutes and just figure it out for us.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, what else was there?
Yeah. There's the ring. There's that rod. There's the stick. Anything else that'd be? Yeah, I assume wandy kind of looking Jim Jam.
What about the pocket watch?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The pocket watch for sure.
Yeah, I would
Good
check
call,
that
good call.
pocket watch out.
Yeah. Is it cool if I take like the next 30 minutes and ritual cast identify on these 3?
I
items?
would. Amber Lee stops you and says we should go back into a room.
Oh, you know what? Ring. What was checkout?
3.
Oh, perfect. I just go back into my room and just like, yeah, come on.
We're all gonna go into his room now.
Yeah, y'all are in his room.
And I am gonna cast ritual cast identify and take like it's like 10 minutes to ritual cast. So yeah.
The ring appears to be a ring of feather falling.
I pass that back to you, and I assume it kind of like gently floats back down to you as I throw it to you.
Yes.
Don't know if I'll have use for this yet, but I'll hold on to it for now and see if anyone else wants it.
Hey, like, for real, though, I very seriously considered for a hot sec just dropping a ring of Jinn summoning just into the first, like, 5 minutes.
Holy
First
shit. It's like,
off-
you find a deck of cards in this box.
Oh no.
I draw the whole deck.
No. What I thought was that we just got the one ring, and I was like, wow, we had to go to a mountain before, I guess let's go back to a mountain again.
I'm not gonna lie, if you did the Ring of Jinn summoning, I probably would have been like, should I be offended?
No. It's Jinn summoning. Like, it summons bottles of Jinn.
Oh.
Yeah. Even potentially more useful.
Best bartender in the West.
Or worse, if you don't like Jinn.
And that is a wand of magic missiles.
I pulled out the wand of magic and go, hey, who's Amberly, this is yours, right?
Well, now, to be fair, if you don't like Jinn, you're a subhuman beast creature who should be immediately put down, so it's not really a big deal.
No, I didn't pick up the stick. I didn't, the only thing I took was blank papers that I have in my bag.
Yeah, I think, I kind of look at our two, like, muscly fighter guys and I go, Amberly, I think you should hold on to this.
Oh no, I have like little to no muscle on my body right now.
Like,
I'm the fighter. He's the ranger. Okay, I'm the one with the.
He's more of a
I
lean.
I just kind of just like hold it to everybody. Go, who wants it? Who wants it?
I mean, I'll take the.
I've already got a ranged weapon. Somebody else take it.
I will take the wand. I'm not against
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Big ups, big ups.
Whoever takes the wand should go first, though, because if we're gonna burgle this warehouse, the wand going off is probably like quieter than my gun going off. So.
I am not going to use a wand to go. We are not talking about burglarizing this place until after we figure out who the Lamberts are. I will take the wand, though.
They're the ones that the Giovannis are sending their regards to.
I think it was the Gambinis.
The Gambinis, yeah.
And
Hey,
pocket watch?
it's
Or,
me.
like, anything back on that?
Gambini again.
You take the pocket watch out?
Yeah, we identified the pocket watch as well.
So it just counts back time. Like, it's just counting down to something.
Oh, okay, so it's not magical necessarily in nature.
It's magical in the sense that you don't have to wind it.
Oh, okay, word.
Got that perpetual motion.
But yeah, it seems to just be counting down.
Okay. Just I'm gonna read off identify, and you can just tell me if I learn anything from it and what it does. Does it have any other properties and like how I could use them other than just counting down?
It is counting down to a specific date. That is it. Yeah, no, there's nothing else going on with that thing.
Perfect. Are there any spells affecting this item?
Other
Was it
than the, like I said, perpetual, like, ticking down thing. And it was magically created, yes.
Okay. Do I know? I would know what spell created it. Is there like anything in particular that?
It's just like a conjuration thing.
Word.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So it's counting down. How much time is left on it? Is there any time left on it?
There is. It's got 2 years, 4 months, and let's see. I said it's like what, 8 in the morning?
Yeah.
Track
Sure.
that 24.
Got it. I just kind of let you guys know, like, this is like counting down for 2 years off in the future. Other than that, it's not necessarily gonna have any special properties to it, but I'm low-key terrified of what would happen in 2 years.
Any curses attached to any of these items?
Curses. I'm not gonna do that to you guys yet. Don't worry.
I'd respect it.
Respect the drip, Karen.
It's kind of like, all right, cool. Anything else that you guys want to like me to check out, take a look at?
Hey, can you check out this mole right? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that is for sure
That's
not
cancer.
benign.
That's cancer.
It's,
Get your fair. Get your
I mean, and to be
Oh,
fair,
wait,
anyone
no,
who just had to
sorry,
hear that
sorry, guys,
conversation
hold on.
also has cancer now. So.
Oh wait, no guys. So I slept on a raisin for some reason. Don't know how.
Dude, literally found a raisin in my room today. No idea where it came from.
oh,
sure it's not like poop or something.
Nope, it was a for sure a raisin.
definitely a raisin.
Like 1,000% raisin.
Oh goodness.
Weird. So, do
Okay.
you guys want to try and storm this warehouse, or?
Well, some of us want to do things like figuring out
Okay.
if we're on the side of wrong or right, and I don't understand. I think the most important thing here is getting our memories back.
No, I just want to learn who the Lamberts are before we go messing with the Lamberts.
Well, if we like,
I didn't say I wanted
capture
to be on the
and torture
side of
one
wrong or
their,
right. I just don't want to go burglarize a place without knowing the people that I'm
Okay.
about to.
I'm just saying that if we capture and torture one of the Lamberts, we can probably figure that out.
We could just
Hang on, let me
walk
let
up
me
and
go ahead
talk to
change
them.
My,
The
I set up my character sheet as neutral good, and I really just need to accept that I can't play good characters. I'm gonna change it to.
obviously
also
Hank
neutral
is
good.
very capable of talking to people and getting people to talk, and I have not once seen him stab anybody to do so.
Okay.
Which honestly-
And it's only been
basically-
24 hours, less than 24
However,
hours.
these fine gentlemen, the Lamberts, they may object to us being on their property and may not be in the mood for a conversation.
If we're looking like we're gonna gear up to go and like potentially get into a fight, I would like to stop by like an armor of some sort, maybe see if I can't get any armor better than leather.
Good luck. It's probably gonna be so expensive.
I made some money. Like it might probably, but I just want to see what I'm going up against to try to get some armor.
I mean, if you want.
Like this is full meta, but like Stud and Leather's only 45 gold with Player's Handbook.
I mean, we can.
If you guys don't mind, I'd just like to take a quick second and see if I can rustle up some goods for myself.
I mean, I'm not looking to go in there and walk in there and just fight, but I mean, we don't know what will happen when we walk in there. So,
Yeah, is it cool if I try to go and find like a armor or some sort of time?
We might as well try.
Let's-
Although times are different, so I don't know. Standard armor would be the same.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I'm interested to find out.
I will say, can we agree upon not publicly using magic in front of people and for
Definitely agree.
I
Hard
mean,
agree.
I'm okay with definitely not being referred to as an elf in any setting right now.
Cool.
So-
Do you want to like throw your hair out over your ears? Or
That's literally what she's been doing and has her hood up.
she's wearing her headband like like Spock in the time
No,
travel.
I'm
Star
not
Trek.
wearing a headband.
Would I know, like, as a half elf, like, have I been persecuted for being half elf, like, in this world?
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I would still remember that from like before the 70 years ago that elves were already very rare. Right?
You're basically like, most people just think you have weird ears, but if somebody does think that you're an elf, they're like,
Okay, gotcha.
They're like racism mode on.
He's got, like,
Meanwhile, I just
like,
have brown skin.
that's always been playing on hard mode. Yeah, he has a curly-ish kind of, like, red hair, so he, like, kind of tufts his ears into that and be like, oh, okay.
yeah, you're not as pointy as a full elf, so.
I've got a nice like braid crown going on here, and my ears are tucked into the braid, and then I've got the hood up as well because just in case we have an ear slip, a tip
Yeah,
slip.
I've been called Nightmare one too many times to... Hey, we can say that, by the way, you guys can.
It's-
I like the ear tip slips. Tip slip.
Tip
Yeah,
slip
I'm
sounds
gonna-
painful.
gonna
Yeah,
make a-
don't you hate when the tip slips?
Yeah, you find like a
Uh,
gun and armor.
Cool. Yeah, I go. You kind of walk in and just be like, "Hey, looking to get some better duds. What kind of armor do you guys have? Looking to potentially upgrade a little bit."
Plan on getting shot with.
Hopefully nothing, but in case it's a hard world out there. Don't want to get caught unprepared.
What do you have now? Just like actually out of character.
Leather armor.
Leather? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess depends. Do you want to be just padded? Do you want to, have some weight to you?
I'm thinking of something a little heavier, but like in the light armor category still. I'm looking for studded. However, I can explain that in world lingo that he does.
Something reinforced, eh?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
All right. I got this over here. It's 50.
50 gold. You know what? Sounds reasonable. Thank you so much. I pay him the 50 gold.
All right. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah.
Do
Is
you
it
have any
like
more?
studded leather armor stats?
Yep. That's what you were looking for.
Perfect. Thank you.
Do you have any more of it? Specifically in black?
Sure.
Alright, cool. I'll drop 50 gold too, because it'll bump me up a little bit more.
He goes into the back and pulls out those suit bag things,
Cool.
and he hands it to you.
Sweet.
Anybody else?
No.
No, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, because studded leather is 12 base, right?
12 plus 6, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, it bumped me up by 1, so
Yeah.
happy to have it.
That one makes a difference.
It
Listen.
does.
A 14 to a 15 can mean the world of difference. When you have 9 HP, goddamn.
Especially at level 1, yeah.
All right. Information.
I'm gonna ask this guy and go, hey, well he's picking out armor for Cole. I'm like, hey, just a quick question. We're new to town, and I found a wallet, and it has the last name Lambert. Do you know anything about that family?
Well,
Just looking to return it.
I guess you could say that it's alleged they offer protection for people, but their main thing is they are shippers, they import goods.
Oh, okay. Like on the low. Okay. Are you cool? Are you cool?
Oh man.
Roll persuasion.
Rat?
Are you cool?
Nat 20. Let's go. I love my bone dice. These roll so good.
You didn't hear this from me.
No, of course not. Of course not.
I hear they ship in more things than just commercial goods.
For sure. Like, but we talking arms? We talking people? What are we talking about?
I've heard a bit of everything. Drugs, arms, and an aimless though.
Hey, good luck, man. I tip him a gold and be like, hey, you never saw us.
I don't even know who you are.
Damn right you don't. And I would say, let's go.
We don't even know
Paul's
who
like
you are.
genuinely confused. Like I'm pretty sure he actually has no idea who we are. And as we're walking out,
You see him throw the receipt from the sale just in the fire.
Oh, amazing. Let's go. So, I'm sure you guys heard that conversation where we kind of whispered, but I relayed the information. I go, hey, these are like drug and arms and potentially human traffickers. They're not good people.
All right. So we pick the lesser of two evils last time, 2 weeks ago? Is that what we're determining?
Potentially.
Listen, usurping a government and like bad people inside of a town sounds really cool, but I think that if you don't put put somebody else in place to affect change for good, like it's just gonna get filled with the power vacuum and just more bad people are gonna show up. So, like maybe we just do a job and get out of here.
Alright. I will be present.
Okay. Well, if this is how we're gonna go about it, I'd rather do it quietly and not loud.
Absolutely. Cole, what is Cole? Like, what class is Cole?
He's the ranger.
Oh yeah, he's a ranger. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Is he like bow mostly, or what's
Yeah.
His,
He actually only has a bow and arrow and like 2 swords. He stands out in multiple different ways compared to everyone else.
Gotcha. Yeah. Like the only weapons you really see on Hank is his like rapier that hangs by his side. It doesn't look like it's been used too often, but he also has a dagger like stashed away in like a vest pocket.
I imagine he has like the thigh quiver essentially, so that way
Oh,
it's
rad.
not like constantly reaching back, but that way you can always get an accurate count of how much he has left.
Okay. So, are we planning on doing this daytime, nighttime? What are we looking at here?
Ooh, doggos!
Well, we should definitely take a look at the place during the daytime. I'm sure we can find a reason to pretend we are looking at being interested in shipping something.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Do we have any idea on like what we're thinking? The ship?
Exotic goods.
Mm. Okay,
You?
we could do
That kind
exotic
of
goods.
exotic goods.
What are the exotic goods?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm glad you went there and not the other way, but
So,
Exotic goods, quote unquote.
I have a plan. Feel free to shoot this down.
I swear to God, if Picard is
All right,
sold me into slavery.
Yeah.
Orfeo immediately pulls his gun. All right, proceed.
Okay.
I feel like that's a sensitive topic. Maybe we should try a different angle.
I was just gonna say that I can dress up as like a noble, like somebody who maybe is like in the shipping game, and get him to try and talk with us and try to work with us. And then we can get some more information. And while I'm trying to distract him, you guys get one of you who's a little sneakier. Cole, you look like you have some ability to. Actually, you look like you have no ability to blend in at all. So maybe not you, but somebody.
I have an amazing ability to blend in.
I look at him with his bow and 2 swords and like his like glowing skin. I'm like, sure, but does that sound like it might work? I have a disguise kit and I'm proficient with them, so like it might work.
If you're talking about blending in with society, no, I can't do that. If you're talking about blending in with crowds and certain areas, I like that.
Okay. Well, I trust you implicitly, like I said earlier. I trust you implicitly.
Um,
But
Taylor, what does my scroll of pedigree look like? I realize it's probably very elven, but does it look like it could be like used by somebody pretending to be a noble? Or
Maybe if they speak Elvish.
oh,
speak Elvish,
yeah, that
yeah.
doesn't help. No, it doesn't help us. We don't want them to know we're elvish.
oh damn, you're right.
I'll leave that put away. Never mind. I thought it might be useful to help with his disguise, but I'm not gonna hand over my papers.
I can probably pretty effectively disguise myself. I think we might be okay, but I think a disguise kit. What does a disguise kit actually like come with? Like, it's just like clothing.
Like makeup and clothing and shit.
I wonder if it says specifically like papers that you could forge to like pass yourself off.
No, that's a forgery kit. That is separate.
I agree. Yeah, I think so.
There is a forgery kit. However, I do have, like, a set of noble's clothing. So, I mean, it's more feminine, but I mean, you're small
I
and
also have a set of noble clothing.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
a costume. Like,
cool.
So
right,
you
yeah,
can
I
dress
can.
up nobles?
I think like somebody with like some wealth who might need to get some stuff into the country. That way we could just get a meeting and like just kind of I'll just bullshit my way through it while you guys go and try and find this package maybe.
I think we should each be assigned a task to assist with. So you're in charge of being the noble looking for a job. It sounds like Cole's going to be the one looking for, or scouting the whole place out.
So are we gonna be like Cole dials 911 if things go wrong, and then we rush in, and besides that, we're gonna let him take the lead?
Well, a noble wouldn't go around unescorted, so you should definitely be his guard.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I think that you know.
I do.
Well, I mean, but I mean, like we're gonna let him act, and
Yes.
then we're just kind of like there. Okay.
I do have noble's clothing, so I can dress as a noble, if that helps. Or I can just sit nearby and wait for something to possibly go wrong.
How do you want me to let you guys know if something pops off?
Oh yeah, we need like a code word or.
The Crimson Sun.
Well,
Don't shout that, please. Please
I'm
don't.
more along the lines of like, if I get caught,
Okay.
Make noise?
Damn. I like
they
pass.
infiltrated our ranks. Let's get away from here.
I pass it like my harmonica and I go, hey, you could just blow on this really loud.
That's fair.
Like, these reed pipes do not look like they would make a single tune.
They will make a lot of noise. If you just blow on them. It won't be pretty.
These aren't reed pipes.
No, it's a harmonica. Wait, you have something else, right?
No, I didn't hand him anything. You handed him a
I
harmonica.
handed you a harmonica.
No, like, this is me playing to the fact that Cole has never seen a harmonica.
Oh, gotcha. He goes, no, like this is like what? And I show him, like I get him the highest note, and I just like go. I probably fuck with the dogs nearby. Yeah.
You do. Here's some barking.
Right? Listen, if you blow on this, and we hear a bunch of dogs just start to go, then we'll kind of know, you know, like we'll use them as weird little sentries almost. Gotta pass that message along.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Hank, do you want me dressed up as a noble, or do you want me to just hang out nearby?
You know, what do you want to do? You have a lot of things that you can help with.
You're going to be in charge of this because you're going to be the talker. So
Okay. You know what? Maybe is there a way that we could like pass you off as like a personal assistant of some sort who's like, I'm gonna go and investigate, you know, I'm gonna make sure this is like a legit business so that you can have some permission to kind of walk around while I'm dealing with like whatever guy I'm dealing with.
I'm
And
sorry,
you can
are
kinda
you
go and-
suggesting that women can only be assistants and not heads of companies as well?
Well,
I
specific.
I would like to not be speaking to whoever we're going in to speak to
Exactly.
to
That's what I'm
distract
thinking,
them.
like we can come up with a reason why you can go and be like, I'm going to be investigating this. I'm going to make sure that everything's up to code and like double checking to make sure like, hey, is this like a reputable like place?
Well,
Like, do
we
they
know
have
it's not
materials?
reputable, so aren't we sliding in under being sneaky and
No, of course, but like you get what I'm saying, right? Like you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go check to make sure they have all of the things that we need to make sure that this is like up to snuff for like our business. You know, be like, oh, can these guys do what we're asking them to do?
Yeah. Now, if we're talking if these are traffickers in exotic goods, all elves in the party need to have their ears covered. Besides that, I think we can handle it.
yeah, I'll keep them covered.
Does that sound like a good idea?
You too, Cole. That means you.
I
Does-
don't have pointy ears.
Doesn't have pointy
Where
ears.
did our elves go? I don't know.
Yeah. it really
Why is that ship leaving
like
port?
that.
I don't know.
You know, I
Oh,
just
yeah.
feel like maybe just something that could allow you to kind of be like to like maybe draw attention away in other places from Cole. if he's like trying to sneak around, like you're like the person who's allowed to be in the back rooms, like looking at stuff.
If they'll let me go that far, sure. I won't push it if they push.
Okay.
I like to imagine Colt just sees a bunch of ants in the grass. He's like, does anyone else notice those ants are spelling out titties on the ground?
Whoa.
Whoa, strange. Did my thing go off, or is that someone else's Discord that I heard?
It might be mine.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
You know, I went through the not safe for work chat. And I was like, wow.
I don't know what I expected.
But
I
it's not safe for work.
I
Well,
was
just
scrolling back a little bit, and I remember seeing like one of the demons that Taylor posted. I was like, "How is this not safe for work?" And I was like, "You know what? Never mind. I can work with this."
That's, yeah. I was going through. I'm like, damn, so this is hot.
Goodness. All right.
All
So
right. Is that the game plan?
yeah, I guess that's the game
Yeah,
plan.
I think it is.
You know, maybe
Alright.
like
Sounds good. All right.
I am not going to dress up fancy then, because I'm just an assistant. I'm not going to put on Nopal's clothes to be some
for sure.
assistant.
I'm gonna roll a quick deception with proficiency check to see if I can make this disguise kit work.
Go ahead.
That's a 21. 15 on the die.
You think you look pretty good.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
I think they have to beat like an insight check of 21 to
Yeah.
figure me out.
Literally.
All right.
All right.
I will go ahead and roll to stealth, so that way they're not going to see me when they interact with any one of the people inside.
All right.
I think it's better that they just have no idea that you're anybody.
Give me a roll.
16 total.
Okay. Do a little crouchy crouch. Just like.
All right.
So you
Do I
three
need
are-
to roll, or
Are you going in as a bodyguard?
yeah, I'm gonna bodyguard him. So
Yeah, so you're good.
okay.
You're gonna stand in there.
Just
All
making
right.
the important guy look more important. He's got an
Yeah,
assistant
walk
and a
in.
bodyguard.
That starts barking at you. As you hear somebody, calm down, as he comes around.
I approach and go, hello. Am I speaking with a member of the Lambert family?
Oh,
And
gee.
that's how you want to put it, yeah?
Of course. I am of the Summerwing dynasty, and I'm looking to import some recreation for a party that I'm having. And I heard that you deal in those sort of things.
Sure, what do you want brought in to town?
Well, me and some of my friends are looking to have some. You know, are you the person who can make these decisions?
Yes, I handle shipping.
Like this is the guy we're looking to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, word. That's what I was
Yeah,
just gonna say.
yeah, he's just like, yes, I handle shipping.
Okay.
Oh.
Just go. Well. Can I roll an insight to see if this guy's like a little like corrupt? Like, is this guy actually gonna be a corrupt guy? Or is this guy like just a dock worker who like, yeah, I handle shipping.
Yeah, I handle shipping.
Like, I don't want to just say, hey, I'm looking for drugs and like just some random ass dude on the docks.
While he's doing that, I'm not walking away from the group, but I am gonna, from where I'm standing, look at like the boxes in front of us, the shipping information that's on it. Like, is there anything standing out that would be for what family Gabino? Just like sitting right there. Gambini.
No, all this stuff seems legit. Seems pretty standard.
That's a 9 on my insight check.
He just seems like a dock worker, dude.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, he just seems like a dock worker.
And I just go, Well, I would like to speak with your manager, please.
All right. And he kind of does a little like spin around and is like, "How can I help you?" I'm the only one on a shift today. How can I help you?
You're the only person on shift today.
Yeah.
That makes this easy. I think to myself. I go.
Yeah.
Well,
Need stuff filled out? Come on, let's go.
of
Fine.
course. I would love to. If you're the only person working outside today, I need to speak with you and my friends here. But I would love it if my hand here, I point to Amberly and just say, if they could do a quick scan of the docs just to make sure that we're up to certain codes. You understand? To make sure that this is a sort of reputable. I like emphasize the word reputable, meaning like unreputable business.
Get persuasion again.
Word.
Give him the business.
Oh hell yeah. 23.
Just shrugs his shoulders and like,
All right, cool.
Please.
tells the dog to stay.
Cool.
Then
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
have, free range to.
stay with the dog and walk around and kind of look at the place.
Walks out this way.
I like how he's walking.
I know.
Oh, right, that they actually walk. What did you roll again for stealth? 16, you said?
Yeah, 16.
Jesus Christ, okay. All right. I rolled a rolled a 15 to see you. No, I did not.
Barely, oh my god.
Let's go. Okay. So I'm just gonna try and keep this guy occupied, talking like about how reputable my family is, my house is, and how we're looking for like I'm gonna talk in so many like deep innuendos that this guy's gonna have to like what are you talking about to like just waste time so that Cole can and Amberly can go and do their thing.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna start searching.
All right. How about we do this? Let's roll initiative, just so I kind of get night, so we can kind of have an order of people to go in.
Radical.
That is. Hold on, I can't tell. Yeah, jeez. That's a 15 total.
Okay.
I'm at a 5, so you can put me at the bottom.
Sounds about right for Andraste.
I know, right? She was always at the bottom, unless she was at top. Oh yeah.
Wink,
6.
wonk, wink, wonk, wink, wonk.
6. Yeah, 6 for Hank.
DM, you want to roll for me?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Wow. Okay,
Sick.
you're
Wow.
Although I get a +2 efficiency, so I'm not sure if that helps my initiative.
22 overall.
Yeah.
You're going first. Let me see what this guy does. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, flushes your initiative or just what your dex mod is, unless you have a feat that adds stuff to it.
Unless you're a remarkable athlete, fighter, or a bard.
Yeah, there's like specific stuff, but unless you have it. At level 1, we shouldn't have any of it. Unless you're very human.
Man, I'm getting dunked on here. The dog beat me out.
Yeah, backwards, but
Oh, okay.
never mind.
There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say I think the dog got a 23.
Yeah. All right. So the doggo walks over. Gonna sniff.
The dog
What?
just straight up
I mean,
found
I
the
know.
Oh right, no, you're stealth. I'm sorry.
I was like, what the heck?
He's gonna sniff at Amber here.
Okay.
I was like, wait, I'm inside the building?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I completely forgot that you were stealth over there.
Amberly can like distract the dog while Cole sneaks around.
I do have some rations. I have a ration that came in my backpack. I will give the dog a ration.
Okay. He makes his tail.
Hell yeah.
Are they straight up? Are they 75 years old?
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know.
Orfello. Orfeo.
All right. This archer-looking dude here. Is he actually like not alert to us, looking away?
No, he's just talking to you guys. He's the.
Oh.
He's the.
No,
talk-
it's just that it's just it got rotated.
Yeah, I imagine we're sitting at like some desk and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like sitting and talking.
Well, have I heard any violence go down yet? I don't think I have.
It's been a turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
I won't do anything yet.
Is there another entrance other than that door there that I can find?
windows over here.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the windows and try to link up to one of them, making sure that I'm not in a window for the other building that they can see me.
For sure. All right. Yeah. So you check the window. I mean, it's locked.
Okay. I don't want to break anything. Or does it seem like all the other windows are locked too? Or just the one that I checked?
Yeah. No, they all are.
Okay.
All right.
No, you're good. Alright, well then I guess I'll just try to make my way back to the door.
Okay. That's. We're gonna say that's 30 feet. I wish this grass had a
Squares.
grid on it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right.
Uh,
Hank. Do you want to do anything else? Sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming that's my turn anyway.
Hank, do you need to do anything?
I would love to take a little perception check in this room to see if like
Okay.
the package might be in this room rather than the other room.
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh hell yeah, 19 on the die. Plus 21.
You do see some shit over here that looks nice. You're not sure if it's the package, but
Oh, it's just some nice looking shit.
yeah.
I have no idea what the package even is.
Yeah, we never asked. Orfeo never asked. I said, I clocked that and kind of figure that one out and just kind of keep talking and let this guy kind of talk logistics at me for a little bit.
Yeah. He's basically talking about like the different shipping lanes and speed and cost.
I said, yes.
You're not entirely sure that he doesn't realize that this isn't above board.
Yeah. I was getting that feeling of like, I don't know if this guy's corrupt.
I think you're gonna get shown the door, and by the door I mean the wood chipper.
Eh.
It's not the kind
Alright.
of place that shows the door.
Amber.
This guy's got one.
So I'm giving the dog a ration, like I said.
Right.
Just to keep the dog happy. And I'm gonna start checking the box labels. I'm guessing if it's a shipment, it's gonna have the family's name on it that we're looking for.
Investigation, please.
Thank you. Let me pull up my sheet. Oh, that is a natural 20. I have a 22.
All right. There is absolutely no Gambini related shit in this section right here.
Okay. No Gambini shit in that section.
Yeah. We're back to Doggo, so he's just gonna keep eating those rations.
Oh, perfect.
Orfeo. Yeah. Anything different happening in this room here? Orfeo or
How's this other guy looking? Like right
yeah,
now?
like I said, I mean, he just seems like he's talking to you about shipping lanes. He
Okay.
seems like completely legit.
I would have insisted like that I'm the only person who sat, like so you have like the ability to kind of stand there and like be the guard, you know, like so you're not,
Okay,
like, sitting
I
down
guess
at the
I'll.
table.
Yeah, I'll stand. I mean, I'll be standing next to the conversation, so I'm not. I mean, this guy isn't like. It's not like he's drawing down on us or about to call in his goons. So I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do anything to him.
Yeah. Since we kind of work like we don't work on like, similar initiatives, but I would love to just kind of as like a conversation action be like, Orfeo, we're gonna get down to brass tacks. If you could,
Step outside.
no, not necessarily step aside, but just step to the side while we have our conversation here,
Of course.
just so that you can kind of like walk around the room and have it not look weird.
All right. I'll be standing.
All right.
And I kind of like gesture to that interesting shit in the corner. It is hopefully that you kind of pick
right
up on
over
that.
there. Sort of shit. Okay. Cole.
Alright, I'm gonna go towards the door, and being the fact that I heard it was like the dog's barking over there, I'm gonna slowly open it and like try to peek in to see where the dog is, essentially.
Yeah, you see them clear as day right there. She's got both of their backs turned. Yeah. No, it's
Okay.
good.
Dog is
Just
munching
based
on
off
food.
opening
Yeah, the dog's eating.
just based off me opening the door, does that seem like it got its attention at all?
No, it seems busy eating the food.
I'm gonna try to slip in, so it's 5. What would you say moving in would be, like another 5 right there?
5 right there, 10, 15, 20, 25, that sort of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go the full 30.
Okay, so like,
And I'm gonna try to hide, so that way the dog doesn't see.
okay, you get there, and then you,
Okay.
yeah. All right, let's see here. Where was I? Hank.
Rad. I think that there's not a lot I can do other than try to distract this. What do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to drop a couple of pieces of gold to this guy's right, my left, so he has to like bend down like over the desk where his eyesight is off of Orfeo, and just kind of like drop a couple of gold pieces and go, "Oh no, I dropped it. I guess whoever picks it up might benefit." Just like I'm trying to bribe him, but like also trying to get him to look away.
Of course.
Okay, you drop it. I mean, it's like a dock worker. He bends over.
He bends over.
So now Orfeo, you're gonna have a small window there to kind of like rummage through some shit if you need to.
Okay. Let me do a stealth check. I will not be at disadvantage despite my character sheet because I'm not in armor. Yeah. Give me a stealth check, DM. Drop them die. 16 actually. No, sorry, it would be 17 because of my deck.
Okay. So you.
I'm pretty stealthy. Now give me a perception. I don't find shit, but he doesn't notice.
I don't find shit, but he doesn't notice.
Neither one of us noticed.
You
Really.
roll an investigation check? Oh, that was the 5.
Yeah. Oh.
So you notice the drawers stuck.
Shit.
Amber.
I'm assuming this dog's probably gonna follow me now, so I'm gonna go around the boxes the other way.
Okay.
I'm heading towards the barrels now that I see that there's barrels.
Animal handling check.
I mean, I'm just assuming this thing's gonna follow me. I didn't actually call it to follow me.
Okay, well it's just gonna stand there.
Okay.
That's potentially even better.
Yeah, I mean, I just figured I'd go the opposite way. Yeah, I'll move my full movement for Oh yeah, that's my full movement. Okay. Do I see anything from here? I'll make a perception check from here.
Yeah.
Or investigation. Whichever. Do you want to
Investigation. Sorry. Yeah.
investigation? Sure thing. That's gonna be a 10 this time.
Not from that angle. You don't see
Alright.
anything. Guy is bending over, so he picks it up.
Do I get? Is he still not looking? Do I get another chance to try to search?
So he sits back up. It's going to be harder this time, but yeah, he sits back up.
I mean, I rolled a 17 on stealth. That's pretty good. I'm like, on the other side of the bunk bed or something. And I still
Dog
don't
just-
find anything.
The dog just sort of goes over here and sits in the corner. Mostly because he was told to keep an eye on you, and he can't see Cole, so.
Oh,
Heck
perfect.
yeah.
See? I assumed correctly.
All right. Yeah. Orfeo, your turn again.
Yeah. If I guess I already rolled, so I didn't find anything. I guess I'm done searching. I just act
Oh.
cool in the corner.
You get 14 cool points.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
14.
I'm bluffing really well.
Yeah, you lean against the wall here.
Legit like a guard. Perfect.
Yeah, you lean.
Like a
There we go. Cole. Cole boy.
Cool. So all those boxes that are in the corner, I'm gonna make my way towards them. I guess an investigation check to see
Yeah.
if there's anything.
Go ahead.
I think this is 13. Yeah, 13.
Okay. There's nothing right here.
Okay. Anything else other than just like the boxes or anything? Just
Boxes? I mean, it just seems like a lot of business to, various places in town here.
okay.
Oh, Hank.
Oh god. I'm gonna make the conversation a little brisker. I'm gonna go. So, what kind of deals can you offer me? Because I have heard of a different sort of family who might be able to do some of the things that you're offering.
Oh?
Uh-huh. The Gambini family. I've heard terrible things about them, but they seem effective.
Yeah, those cocksuckers don't know what's coming to them. They can fuck off.
Oh, would you say? Are you?
They'll
insinuating
rob
that-
you blind. They'll rob you blind, and then you'll thank them for it.
That
That
came up with
sounds,
the same
that does
line.
sounds terrible. I'm gonna. Can I roll a quick perception check to see if he has the package like on his
Oh,
person?
yeah, go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, Taylor. What you said just gave up the same vibes as whoever threw that paper. Your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Now he looks like a dock worker, just dressed in his, overalls.
Okay,
Guys,
I'm
we're
gonna
doing
ask
so
him,
well with
I'm
these rolls.
asking a little bit more. I'm gonna go. So you're the only dock worker. You're able to handle all of the imports and exports of this small business. Is it just you?
No, it's not just me. I just am the one here today in the office. You see, our bigger office just opened. They have all of our business moving there. We're sort of in a transitionary phase.
Ah, where's this? Where are you transitioning to?
A couple piers down, much bigger space.
Oh, of course, of course. I assume that you moved most of your merchandise over to this bigger space. Does that mean that this smaller space would be a little less conspicuous for imports? I'm like hiding the real question in that, yeah.
If he's as dumb as rock still. Oh, yeah, well, sometimes things get lost. Dock workers don't come around here as much as they used to.
Ah, of course, of course. God damn, I'm thinking that potentially that the package might not even be here. It might be at a couple places down. But I'll let them continue. I'll
Alright.
just call that turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move towards those barrels. I'm checking out the barrels next.
25, right? 3, that?
Yeah. I'll investigate. Perception them, you said?
Investigation.
Investigation. Oh. Well, I got a nat 1, so it's a 3.
So the dog starts growling at you because it sees you just kind of looking at this and fumbling around, and it's just
That's wonderful.
it's not his turn yet, so you can't move.
Am I allowed to give it a ration? Or drop a ration on the ground? Or did my investigation take it?
Oh, did that take up your action? like you'd have to reach into your pocket and grab him, right? So
Alright.
we'll just say that, yeah. All right. Guy's talking to you. Now he's getting a little more illicit there, Hank. He's a little bit more like, okay, what do you need, sort of thing.
Okay. I'll just be like, listen. I'll cut them down to brass tacks. I'm looking for 3 crates of cocaine and heroin to be shipped in for a party I'm having. I'd like to get wild.
He rolled a 3 to check on that, so
Rad.
all right.
Cocaine's still a medical drug in this world?
Well, you don't know this, Cole, but it was actually recently made illegal.
Ah, that's why I was asking.
Wow,
Is it still a
finally!
medical drug?
70
Okay,
years
that's
later.
that's a very reasonable thing to ask for then, because like
Yeah,
it
they
was like, oh, we had a habit for it, but then it got banned, and like, nah, we still want it.
yeah, no, literally like a few years ago, cocaine and heroin. They were like, you know what? Maybe this does more harm than good.
You know what? We once heard of a half-orc that took like 4 hits of it.
I wonder.
And then he
anyways,
died.
he kind of pulls out some charts and is like, depending on the size, but we can do it for 250.
Of course. I'm gonna haggle with them a little bit here, just to buy time.
Go ahead.
Did you want me to roll like a persuasion check?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, where? That's a nat 20. Let's fucking go.
Yes. All right. 220. All right, doggo.
220. Of course. Let me check my finances and see if we can pull the money from somewhere.
You killed the dog with the rations.
Sniff it.
No, that does not bite me. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Orfeo.
But it did attempt to attack me, right? I know this.
Just it was sniffing, trying to figure out,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Orfeo feels like we're not making progress here, and he shoots a look over to Hank that this guy needs to start talking.
I get the look of like the hurry up look.
The look of barely restrained violence.
Hey, Cole.
Okay, seeing the dog is right there, kind of don't want to like risk it initially.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look at that. 2, 5. I'm just gonna do like a mad dash towards that corner barrel.
Like right here, sort of thing.
Yeah. So that's 30, so that's the full movement. I'm gonna check that barrel.
Okay. Go ahead.
What was your stealth roll again?
16.
Oh, yeah, I don't even see you with my passive. It's fine.
So I rolled a 17 this time on investigation.
Okay. You notice a false little like door thing, and you see a little like swings open, and a package falls out.
I'm gonna quickly just pocket that, like put that in my bag. I don't even care whose it is. Actually, no, I will take a quick look just to see if there's any like defining features for who it belongs to.
You can't beat me on it.
Okay, yeah, I'll put that in my bag.
All right. Hank.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what this is going on, so I'm just gonna mess with my finances and go. Okay, we should be able to swing this. Is there any guarantees that my packages won't be lost or stolen along the way?
Listen, we do our job right. We know
Really?
people at border control. You don't even have to worry about it.
Ask him. Do you have any references specifically of your notoriety of maintaining or securing packages?
Like a log? I mean,
I'm trying to get him to talk about stealing the Gambini package.
Yeah.
Like without
Gets
like
up. walks to his desk over here. He opens it, pulls on it harder, and he pulls out a shipping log. Walks back.
Of course.
Through it.
Well, might I see it?
Turns it around, kind of starts pointing out notable people.
Of course.
Yes, quite
I'm gonna-
distinguished.
As he's flipping through it, you do see the Gambini name, and you see that it is hidden in this warehouse.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're in the right spot. I am going to try and pull off something potentially profitable for us. I'm gonna go, well, in a business such as this, that could be very well forged. I can't necessarily trust it.
Yeah.
Would you submit to allowing me to go over it, just to make sure that the books are uncooked? I would bring it back soon.
Persuasion again, please.
Okay.
God, oh my god.
It's a 17.
Yeah. Whatever.
Perfect. I grab it, pocket it, just think to myself, hey, the Gambinos are gonna buy this for so much. Let's go.
Yeah, he's not very high up on the chain here, this guy.
I mean, he left the assistant alone in the warehouse with the dog.
I
So,
was hoping that would be how that worked out. So like, that's awesome. Okay.
Alright.
Now back my turn.
Amber.
with the dog growling and running up and then sniffing me, I'm gonna just turn around and pet it and give it another ration, and just say, "Oh, how are you doing, you good boy?"
Yeah, okay, that's animal handling.
Yes, I know that. All right. Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, that's just for fun.
Yeah, no, that's just for fun.
Oh, you're just rolling for fun? I was like, I fail. I immediately fail. I got a 5 on my animal handling, so.
Yeah, that dog ain't buying it.
That's great. I mean, I haven't touched anything besides fumbling around in here, so I'm just not going to touch anything.
I'd like to imagine you're just like, jeez, sorry. You're just like, yes, aren't you a dog?
What a dog you are. Dog.
Alright, yeah, guy lets you go. I mean, he's just gonna doing his work.
For sure. I just say we'll be in touch with payment, and we'll expect upon payment a time for delivery.
Cool.
Wonderful. I leave. This guy literally never asked my name one time. Oh, I told him my name was some bullshit.
Yeah, you like Lord's Summer Song or whatever.
Yeah, just bullshit.
Good job.
But I walk out. I'm like, I hope we bullshitted this enough for them to find whatever they needed to find.
Alright, Cole.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna book it to the window real quick. So 30 feet or however.
There, you're at the window.
Can I unlock it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to unlock the window and then get out from there.
One of those, like, little squeaky windows with the circular handle thing that you have to crank.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do that then.
Come on, you got it.
Oh!
I still believe you got it.
rolled.
What'd you roll?
I didn't roll because it was like, oh, it's the squeaky one. It's like one of those. Ones, but
You're not gonna do it?
see.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
That's a nat 20.
You rolled a nat 22?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god, look
goodness.
Dude, you did.
at...
I mean, my total for stealth is 28.
Roll off,
Alright.
roll off, roll off.
Give me one more roll. Give me one more roll.
Can he roll with advantage? Because I am attempting to distract this dog.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Heck yes.
Give me one more.
I mean, not that I know I'm helping him. I don't even know he's here, but
19 total. Oh, 19 on dice.
It's okay, considering your previous 28. Just
And then I just
oh
like,
my gosh.
I fully believe Andraste would snap it, or Amberly would snap a dog's neck if it was gonna blow the cover, the party's cover.
What? No.
Hank, you're just walking away.
Yeah, if he's gonna let me just walk away, hell yeah, I'm just gonna walk away.
Just walking away.
Where are you walking away to? Whatever.
Just,
I guess I'm gonna
yeah,
stay
I
here
think
for
it's gonna
forever.
Go back to the hotel was the plan for me.
Hmm.
The-
Wonderful plan. All right.
Alright, Amber Lee, you're the only one left in there.
Yeah, and I don't know that I'm supposed to leave yet. I still think I'm supposed to be searching this place because I'm just an assistant checking it out till my boss gets back.
Yeah, did you notice that Cole left?
No, I never saw him at all.
Roll too high.
I didn't even know he came in, found the thing, and got out. I've just been distracting this dog and attempting to find it myself.
I don't know if Cole found the object either. I just
That's
kind of
true.
like the conversation ended and was like, all right, I guess we'll leave. Hopefully, we gave them enough of a window to try to find something.
Yeah, no. How's the doggo looking with displeased
It
that I'm
still
in this
doesn't
area?
seem to trust you. It's just kind of like staring you down.
Alright.
You know, I do think it is reasonable for Hank to be like, oh, let me go and check on my assistant, and just kind of like knock on the door and maybe open it up and be like, is everything to par? And just kind of like subtly ask, is it cool? Like, did you find it or like anything? Wait, from there, can I see Cole?
What's your passive?
Yeah.
Oh, like 12.
Yeah,
No.
definitely. He rolled a 16. He's still just like. Good
I am
shit.
the wind.
Word. Can
Alright.
Cole see me and reveal himself?
Oh yeah, Cole could see you. Cole could see you, no problem.
I could kill him. Like, you see me, like, in a weird cutscene, I could kill them both right here, right now. I won't.
But I won't.
Okay.
Well,
Walk over here. Amber? Yeah, what are you doing, Amber, before we do this?
I was going to continue around the corner and just see if the dog was going to let me walk around the corner. I'm going to have like a little book in my hand and pretend to write in it.
Yeah, it's gonna start. How far do you want to go?
I mean, I'm listening for it to start growling.
Oh yeah, so it starts growling right there.
Oh.
You do see an open hatch though on this barrel.
Well,
Oh
that's...
no, I would have closed it.
Okay, no, you closed it then.
Oh. Well, this whole growling thing is not fun. The thing has to be around here. Can I perception check it for anything weird or out of place?
Go ahead.
Or not perception. Investigate.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, that's much better. A 14.
Oh yeah, yeah. These are definitely like not real barrels. Like
Oh.
they're real barrels, but like they're they're used for storing shit that people aren't supposed to know about.
Wonderful. With the rest of my movement, I'm going to walk back towards the dog, as if I'm going to go back towards the front door.
Okay. Cole. Are you
Sorry.
Are you just like booking it?
I like poke my head in the windows, like kind of like loudly, but still quietly, if that makes sense. Like the, hey, come on, let's go.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can make. Yeah.
Harmonica.
He's like, Kimberly, let's go. And then I'm gonna book it.
Okay. The dog. Right here. Backs up a little bit. But it does start barking.
Freaking wonderful.
I shoot the dog. No.
We have a very reasonable explanation as to why the dog might.
This guy comes
I get to
Alright,
book it?
yeah, go ahead, book it.
I'm moving my full 60 feet.
Book it out of there. Okay, Hank, are you gonna rescue her?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door and kind of open it up and just go, "Hi, is everything up to snuff? Everything going well in here?"
Are we gonna leave now, or like what's going on in here, guys?
Amber, you hear him. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You're just like,
Yeah, we're, I guess we're all good. I'm just gonna, the dog started barking as soon as I got too close to certain areas. It's probably an alert dog, you know, protecting people's stuff.
I'm gonna take her and go, "Well, good security then," and I kind of begin to walk up.
and
And,
the four of you fucking run. You guys just like,
Yeah,
Did you just
we've got somewhere
slingshot
to be.
us across the table?
yeah, as you hear the guy kind of start yelling and shit, but yeah, he's gone.
Rad. So I just look at Cole and Amber and go,
So I think it's in the barrels. The barrels are fake.
Oh, it was most definitely in the barrel.
"Oh, Cole, I can."
He like opens his bag, but he doesn't like show anyone anything, and he just closes it.
Also, I was able to get like a whole list of their like shipping details. So we could probably sell that for money.
All right, guys.
Also, on another hand, if we want to buy like 3 crates of cocaine and heroin, it's only 220 gold. That's a fucking steal.
No, I'm not a fan of that
It's
stuff.
like, you can just buy that at the corner store.
No, that's illegal.
What?
No, it's not.
Wasn't illegal last time I recall. Everybody was doing it. It was terrible.
Well, when's the last time you recall?
70 something years ago.
A lot has changed.
Yeah, apparently.
But yeah, if it's an illegal substance that is 3 crates full, if we ever wanted to, actually straight up buy it.
That's how the DM ends the game, right there.
Goes. Look at it go.
We're falling
We,
through space and time.
Did we level up? No, we didn't.
Whoa, it's. No, you did left. No, yes, of course. Yes, you did.
okay. So, are we ending the session here?
Yeah, we're gonna end it here. It's like an
Yeah.
hour past, like when I was planning on stopping.
Oh, I thought we were
Before we
going
go,
to go.
can we open up the package to see what's inside?
Yeah.
You really want to?
Yes.
No.
It's totally
We deserve some resolution.
It's reasonable to say that this other, like, the family, the Lamberts, would have opened it. They wouldn't have just, like, kept it sealed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a box of pastries.
You gotta
Really?
be fucking shitting me.
Oh my god. We'll just take that back to him and be like, okay, now give me my memory back. Total recall.
They stole they stole a box of pastries that he bought.
Wow.
They,
I know who we're gonna shoot today.
Well,
yeah, level
Glad
up,
that
guys.
you,
We'll be
Woohoo!
Level 2.
level
Yay.
2. And, yeah, you guys got a box of pastries. I told you were going after some pies.
yeah.
Okay.
Are we
I mean-
rolling for help? Or
I'm just taking the average.
Would you guys rather do average or max?
I personally like Max.
I mean, yeah, Max. We need Max. We
I mean,
need the
obviously
Max.
Max, but then
Yeah.
all the enemies are. I know how you work.
I was gonna say, just remember, that also means they will also be max.
Yeah, Taylor, she doesn't joke around.
I rolled regardless. I got the max on it anyways.
She'll give us what we want, but the enemies will also get what they want.
Yeah, so break yourselves as much as you want. It just depends on how difficult you want the campaign to be, I guess.
I'm okay with going max.
Okay.
Feels
Max
good.
is good.
That means I'll get 13 each time. Ooh.
Everybody seems to want max. I'm good with that.
Oh, I get a fighting style, and I can cast spells now, guys.
Yay! Yay, Vince! Congratulations.
Sounds good to me. All right, I'll catch you all later.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty.
Night, guys.
Yeah, thanks you
Good
guys. I
night,
had
good night.
fun.
Thanks, Taylor.
Night.
I enjoyed doing this. I'm glad we found a way to make it work.
Yes. Same time next week, or what are we thinking?
Yeah, no, this is good for me if this is good for you guys.
And so
Yeah,
we're thinking of going to like what 9 your guys'
yeah,
time?
usually
Yes.
9. Yeah.
Okay.
This will
Is
not
it-
be normal. This kind of is first game kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make like I don't think I'll be able to make every every Wednesday night or something. But at least we can figure out and swing it when it works for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can definitely stay in the loop.
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
Thank you.
Oh, yep.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.